2024 schedule and another district test for the Southwestern Warriors, who return home for the first time since September 20th to battle a familiar foe and head coach and Coach Johnny Hines' Cardinals. Blue and Orange 3-4 overall, 2-0 in district. The Redbirds 5-2, 2-1 in district play. It is all next on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Grab me the Laurel there. You gotta get the. No, you're good. Commercial.
Yes.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 17500, here to come in 175 2. I ain't 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Hello, my friends. Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors on Lake Cumberland Sports. I'm Josh McKinney alongside Michael Gregg, the nephew Matt, boss man Kevin Lloyd, Captain Pat Harris, Jeremiah Jones. It's going to be a great night for high school football. Michael, it's Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. A lot, emphasis on lot on the line district-wise for both teams tonight. And then you add in the fact that these two coaches enjoy, emphasis on enjoy, beating each other year in and year out.
Well said. Well said. A lot at stake tonight.
Yeah.
This game puts you in the driver's seat, kind of sews up a home playoff game for one of these teams. And if you lose it, things get complicated.
Certainly does.
We don't like complicated.
No, we do not. We do not. Of course, this marks the return of Coach Johnny Hines to a Pulaski County school sideline. We'll get to the Redbirds here in a second. For the homeboys this evening, Southwestern, coached by Jason Foley, a sixth season at the helm. Coach, 53-19 as head chief of the Warriors, 72-25 in 8 years as head coach. The Southwestern program, 222-150 in year 32. Warriors 3-4. They had a 3-game winning streak snapped last Friday night in Frankfort versus a stout Franklin County team. Michael Gregg, that Franklin County team has a really good shot to win a state title in 4A as the Flyers flew all over the Warriors last Friday night, 49-13.
I mean, not a lot to say other than just wow.
Yeah.
That was an explosive offense with a stout defense and really no gaps in their game.
Yeah.
And, Coach Foley said that's one of the best teams he's seen, complete football teams, team speed.
That was my very next point, because he made mention in the Alton Blakely Family Dealerships post-game show the speed that he saw with Franklin County compared it to the Frederick Douglass teams of 2020 and 2021. Southwestern, 2-0 in the district. They won versus North Laurel and London 23-14 3 weeks ago, and then 27-12 over Harlan County 2 weeks ago. Michael Gregg, I think about both of those games, and in both of those games, and much... For all of Southwestern's 3 wins this year, they fought and survived each to get the win.
Absolutely. Been tough games. Both teams made Southwestern throw the football, Josh. They were kind of saying, we know you like to run. We're going to try to stop the run game. The pass game has developed. Both of those district wins on the road, so your last 2 are at home. So you got that going for you. For me, this far this season, the most important game thus far right here in front of us tonight.
100%. Again, Southwestern back home for the first time September 20th, and they were 15 fantastic football seniors on to before tonight. One of those, Braxton Walters, he was a no-go last week, limited the week before. Hopefully 3-0 is back in action tonight.
That's what Coach Foley tells me. He's back. He's hoping he can go bruised sternum, something that the pain can be really tough to get over. Coach is hoping he can endure. He needs him tonight. You got to have him.
Southwestern averaging 18 points a game, giving up 26 points per. They are riding a 17-game winning streak versus South Laurel since 2007. The Warriors won in London last year, 63-14. Obviously, a whole lot has changed since Southwestern played South Laurel last year. And, of course, the biggest part of that, the coach on the South Laurel sideline now. Coach Foley, 8-1 versus Coach Hines while he was at PC. Will that trend continue with a new shade of color? Michael Gregg.
We hope so. We hope so.
That's the game within the game tonight.
It is, yeah.
And are receipts transferable?
Well,
that's what we'll find out.
We shall see.
We will certainly find out. South Laurel, coached by first-year head coach. I don't know if this guy is going to make it or not. Coach Johnny Hines. He's absolutely going to make it after 25 seasons at Pulaski County. Coach Hines taking over the duties at South Laurel, and to say he's got the Redbirds on the right track is an absolute understatement.
100%.
They are doing quite well. 5-2, riding a 2-game winning streak with back-to-back district dubs over North Laurel. Huge rivalry matchup. South Laurel rolled in that one, honestly, 24-7. That game at South, and then Michael Gregg, last week they won on the road at Harlan County, 29-15. It's been a while since South Laurel has been in this position of where we were talking about it last week, where their backs are not against the proverbial wall of trying to eke into the playoffs. They are in the playoffs tonight.
Yeah, this is a team in a 5-team district. A couple of times found themselves on the outside looking in. Not so fast. It's not going to happen this year.
That's right.
They're in. The question is, the position is very much in doubt, and number 2 spot up for grabs tonight. At minimum, number 2 spot.
At minimum, my friend. At minimum. Of course, they did lose to PC in London 3 weeks ago to begin the district slate. They finished the pre-district contest with a 3-1 record. They defeated Macquarie Central 27-12, Knox Central 24-13. They did lose to Russell County on the road 33-13, and then they got back into the winning ways with a big home win over Estill County 41-14. And again, as Michael Gregg mentioned, they are 2-1 in district play. They sit third in the standings, already in the playoffs for the first time since 2018.
Yes, sir.
So Coach Hines has already done something that has been slim at South Laurel. The Cardinals back in the playoffs for the first time since 2018. As you mentioned, a win tonight could make it a home playoff game, and South Laurel hasn't done that since 2005.
Nice.
Coach Hines has got them heading in the right direction already. South Laurel averaging 24 points a game, giving up 20 points per. It has been a long while since South Laurel tasted victory over Southwestern. In particular, 2006, that was the last time South Laurel topped Southwestern, 42-27. Of course, you talk about the game within the game, and we're going to talk about that a lot tonight, so I'll apologize in the pregame show. The battle of Coach Foley and Coach Hines. Coach Hines' only W versus Coach Foley. Led team 2020, and that came here at Southwestern.
I remember it well. Yes, sir.
So we shall see how this one turns out. Senior night, a Titanic district matchup at the reservation. Sunny skies, sun setting, 65 degrees. Going to be a beautiful night for Toyota of Somerset High School football. Presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. Your Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. Enough from us. Let's hear from the head chief himself. It's the Coach Jason Foley Show on Lake Cumberland Sports.
This is Michael Gregg with Lake Cumberland Sports, sitting down with head ball coach Jason Foley of the Southwestern Warriors. Coach, this Friday night, senior night, third district game on the schedule, but we'll get to that momentarily. First, seniors, I'm just going to go down the roster here by number and give you the name of these seniors, and you just give me a few words about what comes to mind when I read each one of these young men's name. Number 5, Antoine Dunford.
Well, I think anybody who's came to watch any of our football games this season, tremendous athlete, can do a lot of different things on the field. He's really come in and been one of the leaders of our team vocally, and he's just a great young man off the field, and obviously I think he will have a bright future playing the game of football too, and hopefully successful in life, but definitely happy to have him this year.
Number 9, Ryan Anderson.
Ryan Anderson, Ryan has he's wore the blue and orange a long time, even through his youth and middle school days, was touted as a great quarterback and was a great quarterback all the way through youth and middle school. We got him back this season, and really proud of him, proud of his growth. He's really had a good stretch, 4 or 5 game run here for us, put up some big numbers, and just proud of his maturity and his development over the years.
Number 10, Cowboy, Jonas Gallagher.
Well, what can you say about Jonas? He'll go down, as we joke all the time, probably playing as many football games as a Southwestern Warrior as anybody in the history of the school, because he had the COVID year, and he's been such a leader for us, such a great player, secondary. He flies all around and makes a lot of plays for us. But, again, just great leader, and he'll be very successful as well.
Number 11, Drew Abnett.
Drew Abnett, a young man that we got this year. He's a really, really high football IQ. He's a young man that when the whistle blows, he goes and plays really violent football in between the whistles. Very physical kid, very smart, and has had a great year for us at linebacker.
Number 15, Caleb Lunsford.
Caleb Lunsford, like Jonas Gallagher, blue and orange through and through, has been since he was a youth leaguer. Can't say enough about his work ethic. When you talk about high character work ethic, Caleb's at the top of the list. He wins all kinds of our off-season awards, our dedication to weightlifting awards, and really he's having a great year, playing tight end for us and doing a great job.
Number 30, Braxton Walters.
Well, Braxton, you can't really say enough about him, what he does on the football field as far as both offensively and defensively. Multiple games this year. He is, won defensive player of the games. Throughout his tenure and his career, he's had huge games for us, been a part of a lot of great teams, and like a few of these other boys I've mentioned, just a great character young man, and his work ethic is second to none.
Number 32, Logan Haynes.
Logan, proud of Logan. Logan has battled some injuries throughout his career, but he's also had some really big moments for us in the blue and orange. He's always played that running back spot. He's always came in and gave us a big punch in the backfield, and he's had a big moments in his career at linebacker too. And I think this year he's done a little bit of both, playing both offense and defense, and proud of Logan and what all he's done for us.
Number 36, Jaden Larkham.
Jaden has been with us for 4 years. He's had a lot of injuries this season, hasn't really got to play a lot, been sidelined a lot. But I appreciate his dedication to the program and sticking it out even through the tough times and sticking with us, and definitely proud of all that he does.
Number 46, Jace Gager.
Well, Jace, is one of those line of kickers that we've had. When we first got him out a couple years ago, he really couldn't kick a football all that far, and he got in the weight room and he worked tirelessly, and he's really gotten a lot better. I know last year in his junior year he had a big-time streak of extra points made, and this year he's had some big kicks for us too, and I think he'll have some big kicks down the line.
Number 50, Austin Brummett.
Austin Brummett is a scrappy, real scrappy young man. He plays the offensive and defensive line, and sometimes he's outsized, but he's got the heart of a lion. Like I mentioned with 2 or 3 of those other boys, he works extremely hard and very quiet, but he does whatever you ask and very coachable, and I think a lot of Austin and all that he's done this year for us.
Number 51, Bradley Baker.
Bradley, man, what can you say about that kid? Defensively, defensive end, just really kind of like I mentioned with Drew, when the whistle blows, he's going to give you everything he's got, and he's going to bring it. He's blue and orange through and through, played both offense and defensive line, and he's really one of the leaders for us in the trenches, and very happy of all that he's done in his tenure here in the program too.
Number 54, Hunter Osborne.
Hunter, I remember when Hunter came in as a freshman. The first time I ever met him, he was out running sprints as a middle schooler trying to get better. And I've just really seen him get better and better. His first couple years, played a lot of JV. The last 2 years, he's played a lot of varsity, started a lot of games. Last year it was guard. This year he plays that valuable center's position for us, and really has been steady for us all season, and I'm very proud of him.
Number 59, Elijah Ray.
Elijah has done a little bit of everything. He plays that defensive end, that tight end. You'll see him in the backfield some. He really emerged onto the varsity scene last year. really has probably had as good of year this season as senior year on the defensive line of anybody we had. He's very quick and athletic and a high motor, and definitely a football player through and through in Elijah.
And number 88, Khalil White.
Khalil, like Elijah and Bradley Baker, plays on the defensive line. He's long and rangy. He's really learned our system throughout the year. He's getting better and better, and has been really good in practice as of late, and we're hoping for a big finish for Khalil the rest of the season.
So, Coach, we'll fast forward and focus on tomorrow night's game against the Cardinals of South Laurel. You've already established the first two road district wins, so you come into this contest 2-0. Your remaining two district contests, of course, here at the reservation. One at a time, of course, tonight, South Laurel. And this game, to me, real important for you because it allows you to control your own destiny. So how important is this game on Friday night against the Cardinals of South Laurel?
Well, as coaches, you always want to say every game is important, and it is. But I think this game is definitely the most important game we've played so far this season. There's a lot on the line, I think both of us are, with a win, guarantee a 2 seed at least, and you're still shooting for a 1 in our case. But we at least guarantees us a top 1 or 2 seed, which gets us a home field in the playoffs, and it really sets us up in the playoff run well. So we know that, and I'll tell you, I've got a lot of respect for South Laurel. They are much improved. They've got a lot of confidence right now. They're 5-2 on the season. They've won their last couple of district games versus North Laurel and Harlan County. So we know we've got a tall task, and we better be ready to go.
So what do you got to do on the defensive side of football? We got to be prepared for. Of course, you're familiar with the coach. You got a little history there. But you said South Laurel much improved. What do you got to do defensively to come out victorious tonight?
Well, you're right. Obviously with Coach Hines, we've had a lot of battles over the years. And, he runs a lot of the same things offensively and defensively. So that is one, I guess, pro for us that we kind of know the system that they're going to run. But what you're going to have to stop when they have the ball is, they're a very pass-oriented offense, probably going to pass it 75% of the time. They like to motion you, like to try to get you unbalanced or misaligned and try to leak tight ends or try to leak running backs, on wheel routes and things like that. So the quarterback that they got, that I think moved in from Knox Central, he's really had a good season. He's a junior, sees the field well, gets the ball to his targets, and they've got some playmakers too. So we have to stop the pass game. We want to shut down the run, but the pass is our top priority on the defensive side of the ball.
And, Coach, we've seen your offense passing game emerge over the last several weeks. Offensively, what's going to be your key to victory on the offensive side of the football Friday night?
Yeah, the last couple of games we have put the ball in the air a lot and had a lot of success. For me, I'd like to see a lot of balance. We want to be able to run and pass. We need to be able to get our run game going as well as the pass game. Defensively, they show spurts of giving teams fits. They run a 3-4 defense. They do a lot of slanting, which is a little different than you see with a lot of teams. They come off the edges with the blitz a lot. And so it's something we've been working for all week. But I hope to have a lot of balance, and hopefully we can control the line of scrimmage, and I think that would go a long ways for us. Injury report this week? We're doing better with our injuries. We're excited to have Braxton Walters back in action. We've had him out the last couple of weeks, and he's such an impact player for us. So very excited to have him back. Zach Benedict, he played through injury last week, and he's gotten much better. So he's back really good. Outside of that, there's really nothing new. We've been, pretty healthy as far as no new injuries or anything like that, and should have most of the guys ready to go. That's great news. Putting in work awards this week. Those kids that just busted hump on the practice field to get some recognition. Yeah, I want to mention a couple of our offensive linemen. One of them's a sophomore, and he has been so dedicated and committed and really has gotten a lot better since he come up as an 8th grader, and that's Trent Talent. He gives us a lot of look on our prep squads, which is what a lot of people know as scout teams, and proud of him and his effort. And then the other one is our freshman, Jacob Kaiser. Jacob has battled some injury early in the season. He was really in the mix in our offensive line rotation, battled some injury, and now he's starting to get back in the mix again, but plays some center and guard. and has really done well in the JV games, and he's starting to get some action on our varsity level. So proud of Jacob as well.
Coach, good luck to you as your team vies for their third district victory this season and securing that 2 seed at worst and a home playoff game. I know that's important on the checklist of team goals as well. But good luck to your Warriors tomorrow night against the Cardinals of South Laurel. And as always, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and catching up with us here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Thank you, Michael.
This has been Michael Gregg catching up with head ball coach Jason Foley on the Coach Jason Foley Show here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient. At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 17500, here to come in 175.2. I-200 town, down got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Let us show you the strength that comes by making every moment count. We're here to help. Hospice of Lake Cumberland. Let us show you the strength that comes by making every moment count. We're here to help. Hospice of Lake Cumberland.
Best things in life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $5.99. Mix and match any 2 full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any 2 plus fries and a drink, all just $5.99. Hardee's Original Bag. Loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. Kind of you down to a big district tilt here on senior night at a gorgeous reservation. Southwestern versus South Laurel. Coach Hines versus Coach Foley. Of course, mentioned tonight's senior night. 15 wonderful football seniors, cheerleaders, band members, ROTC introduced in senior night festivities. I'm Josh McKinney, and my amazing partner did the PA for senior night festivities tonight. My friend, you did great work.
I appreciate that. I was glad to help. I know a lot of these young men and women growing up through working with the school system, so it was very much my pleasure to participate in that.
Did a wonderful job.
Appreciate that.
Gotcha.
Well, let's talk about the keys to the game, Josh.
Let's do it.
So Southwestern, one, defensively, got to limit the big play.
Yeah.
The big play has bit them in many, many games this year. You got to limit that. We've said that before. What they also have to do, Josh, is establish the run.
Yeah.
That's kind of been a given and an assumption, but it's not been easily done in the last several weeks.
Yeah.
These district opponents have been stacking the box against these Warriors, so then they've been discovered their passing game, but they have got to establish a run and be successful in trenches, I think, to come out tonight.
And Braxton Walters is a humongous part of that, and just hearing that term bruised sternum just makes my chest cave in and just ow. That's just
hurts.
Incredibly painful. It's great to have him back tonight. He was a no-go last week. He was limited against Harlan County. The couple of things you just mentioned there. Harlan County would not let Southwestern run the football.
Nope.
They just wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
So they had to go to the passing game,
sir.
and you see a school record from Antoine Dunford and almost a school record for Ryan Anderson.
Yes, sir.
And then you mentioned the defensive issue that is kind of reared its ugly head. It used to be a thing here at Southwestern that secondary is just like can't cover the deep ball, and we saw it a few times last week and several times throughout the year. Just a breakdown in defense when it comes to a huge gainer, and we've seen those huge plays just absolutely haunt Southwestern all year long, and against technically a 50-50 run pass South Laurel football team. Right. South Laurel is going to throw the football, and if you break down defensively in your secondary, Coach Hines bunts, they're going to burn you.
Yeah, and again, establishing that run so important. Last week, for the first time that I can recall covering Coach Foley, Coach Warriors, negative rushing on the evening. Yeah. Now that was against Franklin County, however, and that was without Braxton Walters. But that's gotta be better in order to compete tonight. Need new cabinets? The key is Widest Cabinets. We value your business, offering friendly service and reliable products. Let our design experts turn your vision into reality. Visit us today at South 27 and Slate Branch Road. Widest Cabinets, the key to your dream home.
Coin toss taking place at midfield. You see Southwestern in the blue tops, blue pants. South Laurel in the white tops, black pants. And behind South Laurel, you see our colleague, Nick Hibbard. It's a travesty that the locks are no longer flowing for Nick Hibbard tonight. Can we have a moment? Thank you.
Okay.
How did you not notice that he got a haircut?
I noticed something was different. I just couldn't place it. Yeah.
And he said he immediately regretted it.
Is that right?
So, with that said, we'll take a break. Come back, get you ready for kickoff. Toyota Somerset High School football. Lake Cumberland Sports.
As parents, I feel like it's important that we teach our kids about financials, about budgeting, and about savings. We offer an e-student checking account and a GPA savings account. I immediately opened up both for my daughter. She has a debit card, which I am able to turn on and off with our mobile app because I'm also on the account. She has become more mindful of her spending, which is something that we want to teach her, is to be a mindful spender and to save as much as she can.
It's a great time to get your new F-150 at Alton Blakely Ford. The Ford F-150 redefines working remotely. There's a desk inside the cab, a tailgate work surface out back, and available Pro Power onboard to plug in what you need. Tough this smart can only be called F-150. And right now, get a no-charge leather package upgrade on every purchase of an F-150 XLT at Alton Blakely Ford.
In the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Let us show you the strength that comes by making every moment count. We're here to help. Hospice of Lake Cumberland. Let us show you the strength that comes by making every moment count. We're here to help. Hospice.
Underway, opening kick. South Laurel muffs it on the recovery, and Southwestern is cooking from the get-go. Our apologies for getting back late. I sent us out late. My apologies. Southwestern setting pretty here with an early turnover for South Laurel. Michael, Greg, you and I talking during the break. That was something that Southwestern could not do. Turn it over early. Southwestern already looking to capitalize. Warriors won the toss, electing to defer. Warriors right to left here. Senior Ryan Anderson. Strong side of the line to the left. You see an I-back set behind him. The pitch, Walters. First play from scrimmage. Takes a pop. Spins inside the 25 for Pickup of about 5. 2nd and 5. Just an oopsie to start this game for South Laurel. And when you're on the road, when you're on the road, you cannot have those mistakes.
No.
Senior night, a lot of passion, a lot of energy here tonight. A huge district contest, to say the least. 2nd and 5. 11:20 to go. Warriors looking for points on an early South Laurel turnover. And whistles. That was a late whistle.
Going to go against the Warriors.
That was incredibly late. Well, that's going to back Southwestern up. What Walters got. Great to see Braxton back in action tonight. You know, if 30 could go, he was going to go. Senior night, a true Warrior.
It's so important to what they do on both sides of the football.
Absolutely. The Warriors now backed up after that penalty. Anderson walks him to the line. Wishbone power set for Southwestern. Near home hash. Handoff comes off left tackle. Logan Haynes, another Southwestern senior. He'll get back to pretty much where Walters was. Then it'll set up 3rd down. And 3rd down a little bit longer than what Southwestern would like here. 3rd and 7. As they will spot Haynes down at 25. 11 minutes to go. Home playoff game on the line here this evening. Both teams already in. I-back set behind Anderson this time. 3rd and 7. Anderson, the Warriors surveying that South Laurel defense. 3-man front, as you see. Warriors trying to capitalize on a South Laurel turnover. Michael Gray, that's something we've seen Southwestern have issues with.
They have turned folks over.
Anderson rolls right, under pressure, fires out in the flat, and that will be picked off. Antoine Dumfer looking for the reception. It is indeed picked off. The Warriors will give it right back. INT, Waylon Hensley, turnover for turnover. First turnover didn't hurt South Laurel. Southwestern gives it right back. 10:22 to go, opening frame.
So much for the momentum seized.
South Laurel sitting 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Or visitor hash, left to right for the Cardinals.
Little nerves maybe earlier in this one.
Think so.
Just a bit.
Griffin rolls under pressure, fires in the flat. That'll be complete up to around the 19-yard line. We lose it behind the 10. The pitch and catch. Zach Thomas on the reception.
That's a football name.
Yes. Yes, it is indeed. Gain of 1 on a little quick dump pass in the flat. 2nd and 9. This one could be a defensive football game. Ball to the near home hash now. And flags. And we'll back South Laurel up. 9:46 to go. Kind of an ugly start in this one. But again, there is a lot on the line tonight.
100%.
And no love lost between the coaches. So that'll back the Cardinals up. 2nd and 14 now. 9:46 to go. Griffin takes the snap. He will hand it off. Draw play. Step to the 15, 16, 17-yard line. McClurk and associates make the stop. Elijah Ray in there as well. Smith gets the toe. Gain of 4. 3rd and 10 here. Warrior defense. Coach Herron's defense got them backed up. Talk about some of his family here as we move along in this broadcast. And a grandmother celebrating a birthday and here in family. Kiffin looking to throw. Fires. Big shot. But complete at the 24. Running for the first down up to the 30. To the 32-yard line. Took a lick and kept on ticking. My goodness, what a major shot over the middle. Pitch and catch. Back to Waylon Hensley, who had the INT on Anderson. Moved the chain southward yard line. Again, intended target was Hensley. Northwestern defender. Brighton Burton. 2nd and 10. 8:46 to go. Opening quarter. Couple turnovers either way. Early jitters.
South Laurel not going to huddle. I'm guessing we're going to see this all night. Running a fast tempo.
This reminds me of a coach This reminds me of someone.
We may have seen something like this in the past.
See Coach Johnny Hines, in my view, that's a pretty ball downfield, but just way overthrown, trying to get on the go route to Noah Smith down near home sideline. Quarterback Mason Griffin, a junior. Tall young man, throws a really nice ball.
Tall and looks strong.
Yeah,
it
man.
looks like a Ben Roethlisberger type build.
3rd and 10 again. South Laurel looking to convert the 3rd down. 3-man front. It's Baker, Leclerc, and Ray. Griffin looking to throw under pressure. Sidearm throw complete at the 35, up to the 40. Going to jump for the 1st down. Did he get it? That's Smith on the reception. And they give him the spot at the 1st down marker as the chains will move. Another big 3rd down conversion on this second, or actually first drive for South Laurel, as opening kickoff was booted and Southwestern took advantage. The offense couldn't score. Gave it right back, turnover for turnover.
They're going to wait to get the chain set.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals, up to the 42-yard line. A little quick out. Big contact. Antoine Dunford coming up and making the pop, but hanging on with the catch. Zach Thomas taking that contact over the middle. Chains move again for South Laurel. Coach Hines not changing what he likes to do with his new program at South Laurel. You know his teams are going to sling it. Another 3rd down. Yes. Looking far sideline, deep downfield to the 15. That'll be incomplete. Griffin trying to hook up with Thomas on a go route downfield. 2nd and 10. You see the MO of Coach Johnny Hines. It's what he did. Had so much success with that at Pulaski County, winning state title. First year at South Laurel after 25 years at Pulaski County. Whistles.
Communication breakdown there.
Yeah. And that will be on South Laurel. False start, so I'll back them up. 2nd and 15. 7:51 to go, opening quarter. Turnover either way. South Laurel putting a nice drive together here with a couple big 3rd down conversions and a couple of receivers taking big shots, hanging on to the football and getting to the 1st down. Griffin, sidearm throw, far sideline. That'll be complete. Jukin and jiving up to the midfield stripe. As Cowboy Jonas Gallagher will make the stop on Thomas again. Here comes yet another 3rd down for the Cardinals. 3rd and 12 from right at the midfield stripe.
You got to wrap them up.
Yeah, man.
Get no bonus points for the hard hit.
No.
You got to stop them.
Griffin by his lonesome in the backfield. 4 receivers near home sideline. One back the other way. Motion and whistles.
Little confusion on the South Laurel side of the ball.
And South Laurel will take a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout with 7:19 to go, opening quarter. Scoreless.
We're in a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout here on Lake Cumberland Sports. The name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weikert Realtor Four Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weikert Realtors Four Brothers. And we got started there quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and do the starting lineup read and get to that in momentarily. C.B. Hansford of Weikert Realtors Four Brothers, a person you can trust when you're looking to sell your farm or commercial property. C.B.'s experience as a successful realtor, business person, and farmer is invaluable when it comes to knowing how to get the most for your property, all the while helping you through a seamless and enjoyable transaction. For more information, give C.B. a call at 606-219-3274. That's C.B. Hansford at Weikert Realtors Four Brothers.
Now the third down here for South Laurel on this drive. Their first series of the night after an early turnover. Griffin looking to throw. Pressure breaks down. Flush near sideline. Looking downfield. Nothing there. Fires underneath. Almost picked off by Zach Benedict at the 45-yard line. And fourth down coming for South Laurel. Nice defense. Stride for stride. Warriors with Cardinals. Punting unit coming on for Coach Johnny Hines. You saw Jeremiah Jones taking you into that Coach Hines color. I think it's general consensus up here that it's going to take a while to get used to seeing Coach Johnny Hines in Cardinal Red.
Agree.
Just different shade. We wish him the absolute best. 4th and 12 here. Be wary. Early in this one, though. Warriors going to come after it. And the boot to it will be Liam Newton. It will trickle inside the 10. It will mosey to the 6. And Southwestern going to be sitting on a incredibly long field here. 6:59 to go opening quarter. Scoreless on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Warriors 3-4 on the year. 2-0 in district play. South Laurel 5-2. 2-1 in district play. Their lone hiccup was to Pulaski County. So we've got 3 for you tonight across our platform, Lake Cumberland Sports.
The starting lineup on the offensive side of the football: Caden Campbell, Alex Inabnet, Hunter Osborne, Austin Rummett, Devin Leclerc along that big front. Receivers: Antoine Dumford, Zach Hutchinson, Caden Lunsford, Parker Burton. You're going to see those folks. QB1, Ryan Anderson, and the running back, number 30, Braxton Walters, and number 32, Logan Haynes.
Anderson down to the pistol set. Walters behind him. Walters gets the tote straight up the gut. Got some running room. Spin move. Gets him a couple more. So he'll get up to close to the 15-yard line before he's cut down. Nice tote by Braxton. Set and about 4 here as he took that one for a good 6-yard carry. Walters, leading rusher coming into the 9, 456 yards, 3 TDs, averaging 65 yards a carry. Limited action the last several weeks. Tried to go against Harlan County, couldn't. Did not go last week. Anderson looking to throw. Quick hitter to Dunford, trying to get it in his hands. A playmaker made a man miss up to the 25. He'll stretch to the 27-yard line. Chains move for the Warriors as they move right to left. First down for Southwestern. 6:15 to go opening quarter.
Antoine Dumford, the X factor, Josh.
Oh, my goodness.
He's a young man that, as the saying goes, you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Yep.
And honestly, very few folks can even contain him. He's just got athleticism aplenty.
Dunford coming into tonight, 33 receptions, 472 yards, 4 TDs, 67 yards a game. Southwestern will keep that one on the ground with Walters. Gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. Approaching 5:30 to go. Opening quarter, second drive for Southwestern. South Laurel committed a turnover on the opening kick. So it got to their second wave and couldn't find it. Warriors trying to take advantage. Offense could not. Turnover either way. And again, this one is large postseason wise.
You bet.
Anderson rolling, looking for Dunford. He's double teamed. Now Anderson running for his life. Reigns looking downfield, throws across his body, and that will be overshot and almost picked off at the 43-yard line. The best shot at it was Garrison Brown. Hit him in the paws, and he dropped it. And he is frustrated.
I'd like to give him just a little bit more room, put his feet under him, and sling it.
Even 5 minutes to go. A scoreless opening frame so far. Walters in the backfield with Anderson. 2 either side for Southwestern. And South Laurel might have jumped as Osborne ends up on his keister. Hunter's up okay. Get some love for Ms. Lyman. Taking care of the boy. All right. Careful with our center now. Careful. We love those guys. Hunter Osborne replacing Warrior starter Nico Pascarella. Saw Nico here tonight. That center position in good hands with Hunter. Maybe the Warriors a little bit closer here on 3rd down, 3rd and short, 3rd and 2. Kind of gives you something a little extra to play with here. Walters gets it sweeping right. He's got the corners, got the first down. He'll get another one as he'll get up to the 40-yard line. He needed the 38. Got a couple more. Again, chains move for Southwestern, and that's what Southwestern has been unable to do the last few weeks. Coming into tonight, averaging $152 on the ground, 117 through the air, where offense has Harlan County just absolutely would not let Southwestern run the football a couple weeks ago. They wouldn't.
No. 7, 8 guys in the box.
Yeah.
Just said, you're not going to beat us on the run.
You kind of wonder if South Laurel might go to that. And you look at South Laurel's numbers, what they've given up defensively is they give up 210 on the ground, only 83 through the air. Anderson looking, fires behind Zach Benedict up at the 50-yard line. Incomplete. Not a good start. Spinning the football downfield for senior Ryan Anderson. 4:21 to go, opening frame. Second and long here for the fellas in blue. Senior night festivities earlier tonight. Massive amount of seniors on this football team.
Yeah.
Cheerleading team. Like, there's a lot of great quality seniors here at Southwestern.
That last play seemed to be rushed a little bit for no reason.
Yeah.
It was not really, the pressure wasn't there. The feet wasn't set, and the ball a little off target.
Handoff goes to Walters. Contact at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward 4 yard, 3rd and 9. So the Warriors are backed up here, looking to have some success converting those third downs. South Laurel did on a couple of third down occasions their last drive, but that drive stalled out at midfield. Clock winding under 4 minutes to go. If you've been with us all year for Warrior football, you know the issues of this Southwestern offense.
They have had to work.
They have had to work and work and work some more. The Warriors taking the time here. Got to go under 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Now 6. Anderson brings them set 4. They get it off. Anderson. Late handoff to Walters. Sweeping right side. He'll make several guys miss. He'll turn it upfield for a decent pickup, but still it's going to be 4th and long for Southwestern. As, Walters didn't get what I thought he got. I thought he got 2 more. They're going to say he was out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. So here comes the punting unit for Southwestern.
Yeah, gain of 2. It looked like probably 5 from my vantage point, but yeah, offensively sputtering a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. It's still going to be 4th and long for Southwestern, and at this point in the game, yeah, you don't chance it, and you rely on that Coach Heron defense. Big dog Elijah Ray will lay the boot to it and got it away, end over ender. Fair catch called for and tucked away at the 25 by Brown. And 1st and 10 for South Laurel. 2:41 to go, opening quarter. Scoreless between old district foes, coaches. An interesting one here tonight at Southwestern. Your Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week.
Well, a lot at stake, and you can kind of sense that in the air from, both teams really, I think, having just a little bit of nerves, just kind of getting settled in. Both teams struggle a little bit.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals, again left to right. For the Redbirds, as Griffin will get them set. Shading to the near home hash. Griffin looking to throw. Under late pressure, fires a nice ball, and that will bounce off the hands of his intended receiver again. Zach Thomas, we've called his name several times in this opening quarter, and we're going to say his name several times, to say the least, throughout the night.
Yeah, Thomas already with 3 receptions on the evening for South Laurel.
Coming into tonight, Zach Thomas, 42 receptions, team high, 437 yards, team high, 62.4 yards per game, team high, 2 TDs. That's just one off the team lead in receptions. Draw play, successful draw play up to around the 31-yard line as Benedict and Ray will make the stop. Ball carrier. Micah Smith on the toe. Nice little successful draw play. Also in on the stop for the blue and orange, Zabry Cox. Seen Zabry put a nice season together. 3rd down here, 3rd and 5. South Laurel trying to convert again. Griffin looking to throw under pressure. Sidearm throw and almost completed it up the 35-yard line, but big Thomas Stoldery. Thomas D. Big defense. Maybe just a touch behind Brown. Again,
rush out a little bit.
There was several Warriors coming at Griffin. Blitz. 4th and 5. Punting unit back on for South Laurel. Kickers getting a big workout here in the opening quarter. A gain of field position. Who is going to strike first? That might be what wins it. That one's away. Takes a friendly South Laurel hop, and I do mean friendly. Takes a kick and rolls inside the 22, around the 18-yard line. 1st and 10, and again, Southwestern, after that opening drive that South Laurel booted the opening kick, Southwestern has set on a long field. It was a 90-plus yard field last time. This one, about 82 yards. And at 42 to go, scoreless on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Southwestern quarterback Ryan Anderson, tough start so far tonight. 53 of 92, 8 TDs, 4 INTs, 733 yards, averaging $122 per game.
Southwestern 2 first downs on the evening, and South Laurel with 3. Chess match early in this one.
Yes, it is. Wishbone set. Walters busts loose. 1st down and more. 40 midfield stripe, and he is rolling 40, 30, tracked down from behind. As Braxton Walters, the senior, battling through a bruised sternum. Just a draw play straight up the gut for a huge gainer for Southwestern. The Warriors sitting in Fat City with under 90 seconds to go in the opening quarter. A big flop of the field from Braxton Walters. Yeah. Big tote from 30.
Big shot of momentum for the Warriors.
Yes.
Well, much needed.
Much needed. 1st and 10, blue and orange from the South Laurel 27-yard line. Moving to the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Anderson looking to throw for Dumford. A quick hitter. And so we wrapped up and stretched to the Rick Barker red zone right at the 20 on Antoine to get us. Barker red zone. He knows what, that red zone. Under a minute to go, the Warriors in the Rick Barker red zone looking for the Citizens National Bank touchdown. I like that. Just a quick drop. Yeah. Get it to your playmaker.
Get the ball in the playmaker's hands.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. And a wishbone set, the handoff Walters. Huge! And he gets tripped up. What's going to be a touchdown, but still, Southwestern gets the 1st down. That was a huge hole from that Southwestern offensive front.
Nice cut by Braxton Walters as well.
Ooh! There was a Cardinal on an island with him and got him. Move the chains. The Warriors in the Rick Barker red zone with under 15 seconds to go. Opening quarter. Play clock at 30. Might not get one off here in this opening quarter. And we will be scoreless at the end of one between Southwestern and South Laurel. Senior night at the reservation. Back after this, Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. I'm Josh McKinney alongside Michael Gregg. A good one. We have settled nothing through one. Warriors threatening 1st and 10 from Rick Barker red zone at the 17-yard line. Bad moon rising on the South Laurel sideline. Walters off right tackle. He's got a hole. 10-5 touchdown. Braxton Walters from 17 yards away. The senior on senior night hits pay dirt and gives the Warriors a 6-0 lead. Big,
huge,
big first set of points.
Absolutely.
Warriors strike first in a Titanic district tilt. 11:54 to go. Second quarter, Warriors won the toss, electing to defer. Senior Jay Skager. JCG flowing locks, trying to tack on the penny.
Another one of those seniors, Jay Skager.
Hold comes from T.D. Richardson. The kick is on the way. Plenty of leg. It is up, and it is good. Just see this blocking on this replay of this beautiful touchdown on senior night. 7-0 Southwestern.
Big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family of Dealerships, Kentucky, for being the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook at Don Franklin, Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family.
7-0 as the Warriors strike first on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Braxton Walters breaks the stalemate with Citizens National Bank touchdown and his team-high 4th rushing TD of the year. That is indeed a bad moon rising for South Laurel. Gager has it teed up. Will send it away. Big set of points for Warriors. Gager will boom that one to the 10, and that will hit into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 South Laurel. Cardinals will start at their own 20-yard line. Michael Gregg, that was a beautiful run. And again, you see that Southwestern front. They've had issues with that running game, unable to get those blocks and those seals. And they got it done that play. And then you had Elijah Ray leading the way for Walters. That was nice.
It was nice. It was much needed.
Yeah.
Of course, big momentum shot here. First dent on the scoreboard in this huge district tilt.
Long way to go.
Long way to go.
Thanks for settling in with us. Toyota Somerset High School football. Griffin backside of him. A little extra protection. Now one will leave him. Single back set. Griffin looking to throw. Under pressure. Fires. And that is swatted down. As I know we picked up at the 5. Did I hear whistles? Not until there.
Do you see? I don't see anything. I think Anabnett was the linebacker that got his hands on that pass and batted it down.
Cardinal slow to get up.
Personal foul, rubbing the passer.
For visitor sideline and a flag. That flag will hurt Southwestern. All our attention being paid to the injured Cardinal. 11:47 to go, second quarter. As Griffin was under heavy pressure, and we've seen Drew just absolutely maul people at times. You go back to that North Laurel game, he absolutely planted that young man, and quarterback able to battle through it that night. This will be a large penalty on Southwestern. 15-yarder. Move it up to the 35-yard line. And attention still being paid to the injured Cardinal back inside the 10-yard line.
And I guess this start replay.
Trainers and coaches attending to him. Yeah, guys, there's an injured Cardinal. Tanner Hemmons, Jr. So he'll be helped off, not putting any weight at all on that right leg, as now trainers will carry him to the bench, and hate to see that for Tanner.
Tough.
Yeah. I was hoping he could walk it out, but it doesn't look like the case. That will be the case, as he's help to the bench, and our certainly thoughts and prayers with that young man, junior. The old double nickel. Good football player for first-year coach Johnny Hines. I think this guy might have a future, folks. I think he's got a future.
Sounds odd to say that first-year coach.
Boy, it really does. Yeah. His 26th overall in his head coaching career. 1st and 10 here after the big penalty. Griffin looking, quick hitter, and that will be bobbled and dropped as the intended target, that being Micah Smith, was trying to run it upfield before he had secured the old pigskin. 2nd and 10, clock stop, 11:43 to go.
2nd and 10 for South Laurel.
Warriors striking first on a 17-yard touchdown run by Braxton Walters, battling through a bruised sternum. I can't say that without
it hurts.
Without my chest going in.
But absolutely welcome back.
Absolutely.
Braxton Walters.
That'll make it certainly feel better. Draw play. Bounce it off right tackle as Warriors will have plenty of hats to the football as they will unstack it. Drew and Abnett. Braxton Walters. Mr. Campbell, the transformer. Gain of 1, 3rd and 9. Cumberland transformer, if you don't know Bias, he'll come off. You've seen him. First game of the season, literally, they had a different jersey and a set of shoulder pads. Yeah. He would come off, take the defensive jersey off, put the offense back on.
I think it was 87 and 65. I believe he was transforming to and from.
And his handoff. Nope, quarterback keeper. Oh, he fooled us. A little trickeration, pulled it out of the belly. As look at the football. Will be Griffin. Well, he nearly got it. He'll get 8. 4th and 1, 10:50 to go. Decision time for Coach Johnny Hines. 4th and 1 for the Cardinals from their own 44-yard line. They're going to go.
No hesitation.
No, none. Maybe trying to draw Southwestern. That will not be a first down for the Cardinals. The initial indication, he had it by a yard. Up to the 46-yard line, but instead it makes it 4th and 11 now. 10:19 to go. Warriors lead 7-0 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Up for grabs, a home playoff game. You always want to stay home in the postseason. Why is it 3rd down?
Well, I had 4th, but
it was 4th. Griffin throws in the backfield. That will be incomplete.
Incomplete pass intended for Smith.
Now they're saying that's 4th down. No, that was 4th down. That was 4th down, gentlemen.
Well,
the Southwestern coaches are trying to get...
There they go, and offense is going on.
Unless I'm mistaken, you can't turn a 4th into a 3rd off a penalty. No. Still, South Laurel will boot it. It was 4th and 1, right?
Oh, it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how do you move it back to 3rd down?
I have no idea.
I was hoping you could explain that to me.
No.
It should be turned over on downs from there.
I'm having a really hard time keeping up here.
Well, you're not the only one, as it looks like.
Yeah.
A Ron Shaw Realtor official timeout.
Rick Barker and Galby Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Galby Realty and Auction has 49 years of experience in the real estate and auction business, and they're ready to put that to work for you. Go online at galbyrealty.com for more information. What we got? What we decide on?
Your guess is as good as mine, because we got no indication. Now, White Hat's going to Coach Hines to tell him what it was. It was 4th and 1.
It was.
It was 4th and 1.
And then they had a holding penalty,
which should have made it 4th and 11, right? But somehow it made it 3rd and 11. I don't know a lot about this game.
You know a little,
but I know you can't do that. That was yeah. This is a tough situation these guys are in right now. A very tough situation. 10:14 to go, 2nd quarter. Warriors lead 7-0. At a 17-yard TD towed by the senior Braxton Walters. Gager's extra point good. 7-0 blue and orange. And speaking of Jace, now 14 of 16 this year on point afters.
Let's go. I mean, you're just explaining, I messed up on the previous play. We had the down marker wrong. It's Southwestern football. Let's go. Let's play football.
A long, lengthy conversation and what is a big oopsie.
I mean, it's human error. It happens.
It does happen, but...
shouldn't.
No, it shouldn't.
Let's go.
And Coach Hines not happy with the explanation that he is getting. But at what point does one of your coaches say, hey, Coach, it should be for... Like you're going to try to get away with it. And not
first down. First down, Southwestern.
It should be turned over on downs.
Will take over on the 34.
Well, they got it right. They absolutely got it right. I understand why Coach Hines is not happy because they moved it to third down. He thought it was third, but yeah.
Well, everybody even over on that side, I think, knew that's the right call.
Everybody knew.
Everybody knew.
Should have anyway. Warriors get it turned over on downs. Really nice field position here for the boys in blue at the 34. Blitz coming. Handoff goes to Logan Haynes. He's got running room inside the 30 to around the 25-yard line. Warriors moving the football on the ground here tonight. Another Southwestern senior, Logan Haynes, second on the team in rushing. 47 attempts, buck 49, 2 TDs on the year.
Haynes on a carry.
Passing game has been Running game.
Running game has looked very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. So far early in this one, Southwestern already over 100 yards, Josh.
Oh, wow.
That's a very, very good sign.
Absolutely. Cardinals averaging, giving up 210 a game on the ground. Second and short. Second at about 3. Anderson out of the gun. Haynes to his left. Trips left, one right. Anderson looking to throw over the middle. Fires. And that's incomplete. At around the 5-yard line. Climbing a rung of that ladder. The Caleb Lunsford. We'll stop the clock with 9:24 to go. Warriors taking a shot downfield. Second and short. Now they'll set up third down here. You got to go back to business. Henderson had 3 over there. Next to go to Lunsford.
Lunsford, another one of those seniors.
I was going to say, yeah.
Anderson, the senior, to Lunsford, the senior.
15 seniors by my account for the Warriors. Big class. Warriors lead 7-0, looking to get some more points here after a controversial turnover on downs. Whistles. Make a third and short. Third and long. Nope. Timeout taken. Timeout taken by Southwestern. My apologies. Ronshaw Realtor timeout taken by the Warriors, leading 7-0.
At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, your mental health matters. Life's challenges can sometimes feel overwhelming, like a tough game with no timeouts. For 25 years, Intrust Healthcare has been a trusted teammate offering individual, family, and couples counseling, as well as case management services, all tailored to your unique needs. Our caring and experienced counselors will help you develop the skills and strategies to tackle your challenges head on. Intrust offers you convenient in-home, in-office, and telehealth or in-school counseling sessions so you can get the support you need wherever you need it. Call Intrust today. To learn more, visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com. At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, your mental health matters.
Our man on high, Jeremiah Jones, taking you into that Coach Jason Foley offensive huddle. Great camera work, Jeremiah, as always. Third and short still. Thought the Warriors might have got tagged with one. Coach Foley not liking what he saw there, calling that Ronshaw Realtor timeout. 9:23 to go. Warriors look to go back-to-back on that Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. 3-back set. 2 up behind Anderson. Walters, the trail back, looking for the corner. He's got the edge stutter step at the 25 to the 20. Spin move to the 15. Little Maytag action from Braxton Walters as he'll roll into the Rick Barker red zone. That young man doing okay tonight.
Yeah, he says, come on, Warriors, up on my back. I got you.
And I love what I saw there. Southwestern's front, getting good seal blocks. You got those extra backs in the backfield, lead blockers downfield. Walters absorbing that contact, taking that contact, spinning off of it. Another first down. The Warriors
not going out of bounds.
Yeah.
Fighting for the extra yards.
Even though he's banged up.
Bruised
sternum. First and 10 for the Warriors. From the 16, Warriors right back in the Rick Barker red zone. Walters has got the hot hand. Give it to him and get out the way. Strong side of the line to the left. The Warriors. Walters straight up the gut, sidesteps him in. Give him the rock. Touchdown, Braxton Walters. Back-to-back TDs. Citizens National Bank tutties for Braxton Walters.
Nice.
13-0, and he's carving up South Laurel, running the football right now. 8:33 to go.
This team may have missed Walters in the last couple of weeks, you think?
A little bit.
After the extra point.
Welcome back. 3-0. Chase Gager will lay the toe to it. It is on the way. Low liner. Got it. 14-0 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Just look at what Braxton Walters had on this touchdown run here.
Take a look at the replay.
Yes, please. If you can. Please. That's a good. Oh, there we go. You look at that. Three little bit of distance.
Still a little thunder from our Big Blue Septic lineman of the game read. When you got to go 3-0.
Absolutely. Well said, Michael Gregg. As Gager has it teed up. We'll stay close to around live football back to the 20. Picked up at the 18-yard line. Trying to make a little something happen there. Nothing shaky. Return man for South Laurel, Micah Smith.
Tackle made by Iverman.
First and 10 for South Laurel as they now find themselves trailing 14-0.
First down.
Randall D. Turpin CBA scoreboard. A little bit of breathing room, Michael Gregg, but still a lot of football left.
You bet. But it's so important to be in front.
Yeah.
You relax a little bit, and of course, the defense pin their ears back and get after this QB of South Laurel.
Warriors haven't had the luxury of playing with a big lead.
No, they have not.
Let alone a lead this year. Even looking to throw, fires over the middle. That'll be complete up the 30, back to the 25, running east-west, and Antoine Dumford gets a pancake. You have a senior pancake. Give him a little syrup as well. That was a nice pitch and catch. Had more than that initially and tried to make a little something extra happen. So a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. That was a beautiful pancake tackle from Antoine.
I felt a little bit of that up here. Yikes.
Little butter on that pancake, little hot syrup. Heat it up. Griffin looking to throw, sidearm throw, and his intended target. Roark didn't know it was coming his way. And Cowboy applying the pressure, and quickly it is 3rd down for the Cardinals.
Cowboy saw it coming.
We did. And Cowboy, we talked about Jonas and him being an extra coach.
Oh, 100%.
Wise beyond his years. Donning the pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Griffin looking to throw. That's it, fly. That'll be complete. And Cowboy making the open field tackle. Wrapped up and dropped. Stand in bounds. That will be 4th and short.
See.
Thank you, boss man. 4th and about 4. As here comes the punting unit for South Laurel. 7:25 to go. Second quarter. It was scoreless at the end of 1. Warriors have gone back to back. Now Coach Heron's defense set to get the football back. 4th and 4 here. You wouldn't think anything trickeration-wise.
Well, I would say nothing would surprise me.
Newton will boot it. Fair catch called for. Ooh, by Bryant Burton. Held on to it. Tucked it away. 1st and 10 for the Warriors from their own 47-yard line. That will give us a moment while we're talking about Coach Heron's defense to say a big happy birthday to Mrs. Barbara Davenport celebrating a birthday this evening. Coach Heron's grandma, is that correct?
That's the way I understood it.
Yeah.
Coach Aaron's grandmother. We appreciate you watching us.
Absolutely. Unable to be here tonight. Lady, happy birthday. We certainly hope you have a wonderful, blessed birthday. Got to meet your husband, Mr. Tommy, earlier, coming up and chatting with us. And we certainly appreciate Mr. Tommy and wish Miss Barbara Davenport a very happy birthday this evening.
Absolutely. Happy birthday.
It's great to meet Mr. Tommy, Coach Heron's grandfather. I'm glad that he claims Coach Heron. Mighty proud of Coach Heron, and rightfully so. The pitch, big contact, short gainer. For Southwestern, that's Colson Eichmann. And still, I thought he got more than that. They'll say, I thought he got 2. He got 1. Doesn't matter what I think.
Not much there.
Not a lot.
2nd and 9 for the Warriors.
Clock winding, 6:30 to go. Miss Barbara, happy birthday. We appreciate you all battling through it week after week with us, and we apologize for, I apologize for how I am. Michael Gregg has nothing to apologize for.
We just love having a good time.
Absolutely, brother. Anderson, hands up under center, wishbone set behind him. Walters moving the pile. Move it up too close to the 50-yard line. A gain of 2. 3rd down quickly for Southwestern. As the last few weeks, running it up the middle for Southwestern has not been a great recipe.
No.
That slim pickings there, but Braxton has had a nice night toting the football, and those beefy guys, affectionate term, beefy
Absolutely.
guys up front, have done a good job tonight for him.
Walter's already at 122 on the night, Josh. Doing yeoman's work.
I would think that might be a season high already. Close.
12 rushes, 122. You'll take it.
Absolutely.
It's the way you want to start one anyway.
Yeah.
Nice first half.
3rd and 7. About 5.5 to go. Second quarter. Warriors will get it to start the 3rd as well. Anderson looking to throw. As he is flushed out of the pocket, he will tuck it and run, looking for some contact. Got some contact. Fell forward at the stick. He should have enough for the first down. Nope.
It's close.
Bad spot. Say he was a yard short.
Brings up 4th and 1 for the Warriors.
4th and 1 for Southwestern from the South Laurel 44-yard line. Minutes to go. Equipment issue here. Whitehead taking care of QB1 for Southwestern.
Button me up.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. 4th and 1. Warriors out of the shotgun set on a 4th and 1. Hard count for 9. Going classic style with that belly exposed. Looking to throw. Fires. That will be complete to Dunford. He had it. Came back. Might have lost it. Goes back forward. He will have the first down. Move the chains. Southwestern. It's like, don't go that far back. Antoine only knows one way, and that is all out every time.
That's right. All gas.
Yeah, all gas.
No brakes.
All gas, no brake, baby. No matter what.
We love it.
Had it the whole way. 1st and 10 as the chains move for the Warriors. Under 4:30 to go. Warriors lead 14-0. It was scoreless at the end of one. Warriors trying to get back-to-back touchdowns. Haynes to the right of Anderson. Fresh set of downs. The Warriors. Haynes gets the tote. Sweeping left. Stiff arm. A flag will fly. 30 to the first down chain. A few more, but what is that flag going to be?
Doesn't look to be kind to Southwestern.
No. Stiff arm might have got South Laurel on the face mask. No, actually, we'll be holding, so. Negate that first down tote by Logan Haynes. Again, another one of these fantastic seniors.
Holding call on Southwestern.
So there's 2 flags on that play. I'm assuming
We'll bring up first
potentially
down
2
and 20
separate
for the Warriors.
holds.
Back to Warriors up to the Cardinal 45. Right on the W, as you see. Southwestern logo, turf field. Thank you, Pulaski County School Board. I will always say it time and time again for investing in our athletes. Not only here, but at County High as well. 1st and long. Southwestern here. Hit an open Dunford. I was surprised he was that open downfield. He's had 2 guys on him most of the night. And those 2 guys were applying token pressure.
I think
you can't do that.
Give him a little bit of space because he'll run right past you if you don't.
Well, pick your poison. If he's going to run past you, you're going to play him soft. He's going to do that. So Antoine against Harlan County set a single game receiving record. That topped honorable mention All-Stater and J.P. Vaught and D.T. Boone. That's a who's who as Warriors will take the Ronshaw Realtor timeout with 3:13 to go, leading 14-0 in the second quarter.
When the pressure's on and you got to go on the field or in your home, go Big Blue. Big Blue Septic Service, your local experts for all your septic needs. We tackle tough clogs and keep things flowing smoothly, just like our alignment of the game, from pumping and inspections to repairs and installations. We're the heavy hitters in the septic world. Don't let a septic issue sideline your home. Call Big Blue Septic Service and experience the winning difference. Big Blue Septic Service, when you got to go Big Blue. And make your next event unforgettable with Sassy Spoon Catering. We specialize in crafting fresh, great-tasting food that will delight your guests, from elegant wedding receptions to dynamic corporate events, intimate parties to casual picnics, and productive business luncheons. Sassy Spoon Catering has the perfect menu to elevate your occasion. Let us handle the food so you can focus on the fun. Call Sassy Spoon Catering today and taste the difference.
3:13 to go, second quarter. Warriors lead 14-0 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, looking for their 3rd Citizens National Bank touchdown. Braxton Walters has the previous 2. Second and about 4 here for the Warriors. Wishbone said, Aiden Whitson, lead back. Handoff goes to Walters. Huge hole off right side as he'll string it up to the Rick Barker red zone, thereabouts anyway, maybe just a yard off of it. Braxton is having himself a night, friends.
Walters with the carry. And
a good night to do that.
First down, Warriors.
Big district tilt, senior night. We'll be a yard shy of that Rick Barker red zone. Under 3 minutes to go. Warriors, after being tied up with South Laurel at the end of 1, trying to get 3 straight touchdowns here in the second quarter and put more distance between themselves and South Laurel. Kennebone set, strong side of the line to the right. Handoff, Haynes off left side. Huge hole as he'll get into the Rick Barker red zone. He might have enough for the first down on the first down carry. I'm just going to say he's just short.
Made by Martinez.
We'll get the stop.
Second and third, Southwestern.
Of 8. Second and 2 here, 2:20 to go. Nice tote by Logan Haynes, just going off left tackle. And that's been tough for Southwestern at points this year. We're running the football nicely tonight. It's what they like to do. Anderson hurries to the line. That bone set, and whoops, that was. Ratchet up the degree of difficulty. We're straight up 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Again, the Warriors get it to start the third. Warriors won the toss, electing to defer.
Update from Pulaski County, PC 41-0 at the half. Going to be honest, I do not know who they are playing tonight.
That was
whoever it is. Harlan County?
Harlan County, yes, sir.
Yeah, they're all on top of Harlan County. Stole their lunch money.
Second and 8. After that penalty. Walters sweeping near sidelines. Got the corner to the 15, to the 10. Give him the hat trick before the half. Braxton Walters.
Got a holding call.
Bring it back. Run it back.
Flag on the play, holding Southwestern.
Multiple holding calls have hurt Southwestern tonight. That one will take a touchdown off the board for Braxton. So after a nice 1st and 10 tote for Logan Haynes, it's been back-to-back penalties. And the Warriors setting it second and, what do you got him at, 18? 18, thank you.
Well, they found something, though, Josh. I mean, they have found running lanes And Walter certainly has found room.
He's just gashing the Cardinal defense again. Give it to 3-0 and let him eat.
Then you got to go 3-0.
Sure.
93 seconds to go. Anderson looking to throw under pressure late. Trying to make something happen. He'll chuck it downfield, and that was almost picked off, and there should be maybe a flag there. A lot of contact, and players going for the football, and that was a nasty spill. Offense and defense going at that 50-50 ball. Brian just trying to do way too much right there.
I was getting ready to say, that's one of those plays you're out of the pocket. Just throw that ball out of bounds and try next time. Had trouble written all over.
Yes, it did. So the Cardinal take a nasty spill as he was going for the football, and I've been yanked down to the ground, and had a word or two between players. Keep an eye on that 3rd and 18 still. Anderson out of the gun. 2 receivers either side, left to right, finish up this opening half. Anderson looking to throw, good protection this time. Looking downfield, rolls left, fires in the flat. That will be complete up to the 20, to the 15, to go around the first down marker. We'll give him the 10-yard line. A little nice pitch and catch, as that was Caleb Lunsford. Tied in. The flowing lofts. We'll get back to the Rick Barker red zone, and it will be a 1st and goal for Southwestern from the 10. Minute 15 to go. Plenty of time. Warriors with 1 timeout left.
Nice senior to senior connection.
That was pretty.
Weren't able to connect that one earlier, but successful on that attempt. That was pretty.
And Lunsford wide open. It's really utilizing those tight ends. He has done that successfully over his career here at Southwestern. Warriors looking to go back to back to back. On the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, Osborne. And the beef up front settles over it and whistles. And timeout taken by Southwestern with 1:14 to go, 2nd quarter.
Thank you for tuning in to another broadcast by Lake Cumberland Sports. We bring you live coverage of all of your favorite local teams with over 100 broadcasts a year. Visit LakeCumberlandSports.com to see the full broadcast schedule and sort by your favorite team. Plus, follow us on Facebook and YouTube for the latest updates and highlights. Lake Cumberland Sports, your home for highlight sports.
We were here.
In the Rex Restaurant in Nancy, Kentucky, the finest farm to table made from scratch from food right here in Pulaski County. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. The Rex, where we feed you good and treat you right here in Nancy, Kentucky.
Nothing. Southwestern leads. Warriors were backed up. Anderson to Lunsford connection converts the first down into a 1st and goal for Southwestern. 14-0. Warriors with the lead. Trying to go with 20 unanswered. This touchdown. Elijah Ray checking in as a running back. The big dog. Directly behind Anderson. Handoff goes to McKee. Big dog leading the way. Walters into the end zone for 6 more. No flags. Tutty for Braxton Walters. He's got the hat trick in the 2nd quarter. 69 seconds to go, opening half.
Making it look easy.
And I promise you it is not.
It is not. Big boys doing a fantastic job blocking on the trenches tonight. Those lead blockers. Jordan Lewis and Elijah Ray helping pave that way.
Big dog leading the way for Walters. I'll show you that replay here in a second. After this point after from Jace. Gager, it is up, and it is true. 21-0 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Beautiful run by Braxton. See the replay. Huge hole. Ray with the escort.
Ray escort.
Come this way, young man. Come this way.
2 seniors escorting one another.
Come this way. Come this way.
I wouldn't want to hit Ray either.
Nope. That was a nice run. Southwestern is running the football kind of at will, especially with Braxton.
And that's a characteristic that we have missed this season.
Yeah, man.
That's something that's been a staple for Southwestern football. This year they have had to work for those yards. Tonight, that work, fruitful.
As Braxton is having himself a well of a night on senior night.
May have a candidate for player of the game, offensive player of the game. Early candidate anyway.
I would think so.
I would think so.
It's going to be kind of hard to top it.
Kind of hard to dethrone that.
Yeah. You never know. All ballots tabulated and counted. A lively reservation now. 21-0. It was scoreless at the end of one. This place was quiet. Boost football. Get it up, man, at the 30. All in all, at around the 33-yard line. Some of those had some issues that tonight. Of course, started the game with the muff of the opening kick. Malachi Smith able to fall on it. 67 seconds to go. 1st and 10 here. Cardinals looking for something as we close out the opening half.
Right here, you got to limit that big play. You can't let Southwestern get one, or South Laurel get one on you here late before the half.
And we've seen Southwestern's defense break down a few times and give up a big hitter. Griffin takes the handoff, rolls under pressure from Ray, fires in the flat, and it will be incomplete as Smith can't reel it in. Pretty good pass from Griffin. All right, big number 7 for South Laurel. Mason Griffin, junior quarterback, tall, lanky kid, got a nice arm. He's in a great situation with Coach Johnny Hines. Takes the handoff. Griffin looking downfield, fires a pretty ball just about a yard overthrown. Is streaking downfield. Thomas near home sideline, applying the pressure for Southwestern was Xavier Cox. Very nice secondary. 3rd and 10 with 57 seconds to go. Opening half. Again, this was a scoreless affair at the end of one.
This play huge because if they don't convert,
it's quick 3rd down.
Yeah.
Griffin looking, good protection this time. Fires far sideline across his body. Adjustment made. Flags will fly. Saw that one coming from way up here as Burton got tangled up with the receiver. Is Gunnar Williams making the adjustment. Get tangled up. And South Laurel will convert. Should anyway. 50.6 seconds to go. Being a large penalty. That was tough.
Yeah,
kind of a 50-50 ball that the receiver stopped and the defender kind of run into the guy, but could have went either way. 1st and 10, Cardinals on their own 49. St. Charles Southwestern 21-0, a home playoff game up for grabs here tonight. Griffin looking to throw, throws back far sideline, same exact play, hit him in the hands, as he can't reel it in. Got around the outside the 25-yard line. Williams off the fingertips. Mr. Griffin would sue some of his receivers for ill support.
I thought the same thing a couple plays ago. Like he's hit him in the hands several times tonight. Have not helped their quarterback out.
Again, that's the process of Coach Hines. Coaching these receivers up, getting South Laurel there. Coach Hines already done great work. Quick hitter up to the 45-yard line. Bradley Baker, Cox, Benedict, Elijah Ray, pitch and catch. Thomas, the 45, and South Laurel will take a timeout with 34.8 seconds to go, sitting at 3rd and 4.
A big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships, Kentucky, for being the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports. And Don Franklin work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships, where they treat you like family. And be sure to watch Buffalo Wings and Rings Video Game of the Week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Our next video broadcast next Friday night here at the reservation. It's a big one. Pulaski County is going to be here to take on the Warriors, and if this score holds, to determine district championship.
It's going to be another one of those contests where if this trend holds, you said it, absolutely. Another huge game could be looming next week, and it wouldn't matter if PC and Southwestern are on the bottom side of the district trying to battle to get in. Who's going to go to the playoffs and who's going to go home? Man, it would still be huge, and this place will be rocking next Friday night. You better get here early.
And as a bonus, before the game, going to have a PCYFL game between Oak Hill Wolverines, Shopville Tigers. 6 o'clock p.m. We'll cover that one as well on Lake Cumberland Sports.
That'll be fun. Always is. Pressure. Griffin fires downfield, looking behind the tent, and the tent wins. Deflected by the tent. No, incomplete. Thomas. It'll set up 4th down. Can we maybe
we need some special glasses that can look through the tent.
Can we maybe get with somebody to move that tent just like off the sideline, just a smidge?
We do know a few guys. We'll see what we can do.
Just a smidge.
Yeah. Maybe we can. Let's ask Coach Heron's grandmother. She's listening to us.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe she can put a good word. Say, Coach, can you move the tent so our announcers can?
Grandson, I can't see. You all need to move the tent.
Help those jokers out.
Yeah, she'll make it happen. Pitch and catch complete to Thomas. 1st down up to the 36-yard line as Jonas Gallagher will make the stop. 23.5 seconds to go. South Laurel not going away quietly here in the opening half. Threatening with 23.5 seconds to go. Coach Hines will take final timeout of the opening half. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from the Warrior 34.
Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, sports medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. We are proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. Most important name on the injury report, or not on that injury report, number 30, Braxton Walters. Yes. He was on there the last 2 games, not tonight, showing up big time tonight.
Huge. Excuse my spot, 36 for South Laurel. 1st and 10 Cardinals. They got a couple cracks at it here with 23.5 seconds to go near home hash. And Mason Griffin Jr., he can sling the pill. Got a nice tight spiral when he sets the feet, fires it. Back to throw, looking over the middle. Pressure late from Leclerc as he will dump it off out of bounds. Clock stop at 16.5 seconds to go. Good downfield coverage for Coach Heron's defense. And that really was neat. Mr. Tommy coming up here.
It was, yeah.
I always love that. Nice to meet him. Mighty proud of his grandson. I know Grandma is as well. Coach Heron's done.
We're big fans.
Yeah.
We are big fans, Coach Heron.
Absolutely. Think a lot of your grandson. Looking to throw, fires up to the 25-yard line. That will be good enough for the 1st down as Thomas will get it. 8 seconds to go. South Laurel trying to hurry to the line. Chains will move. 3 seconds to go. The clock stopped at 3.5. Started again and stopped with 1.7. So South Laurel will have some time here. How much? We'll see. Griffin immediately got up, spiked the football. So they're trying to go quick, looking for points here. They need some because Southwestern will get it to start the 3rd. It's been back-to-back scoring drives. The boys in blue. Those mighty spiffy blue uniforms turned into orange and white. Show up well under these Friday night lights, under that bad moon. You're underway. 1st and 10 South Laurel from the Warrior 25-yard line. Final play here in regulation.
What's going on? They're changing the clock, I think. Put more time back on that?
Well, they certainly should, but I don't know if we'll get that or not.
Ain't nobody watching the clock. Yeah, I thought there was like 2.5.
21-0 Southwestern. Coach Aaron's defense trying to pitch the opening half shutout.
Several.
Thanks for joining us for the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. We'll go up to 8.5. First and 10. Cardinals looking for the end zone. Thomas in motion, going top side. Pressure. Sacked. Back inside the 30-yard line. Clock winding with 2 seconds to go, and that will put us at intermission. Did it look like Elijah Ray.
And Abnett in on that play as well.
Drew and Abnett,
wrapped him up.
Drew and Abnett, bottom man off the pile, 1-1, coming out with that quarterback sack. Associates in the football as well at the half, and a huge district contest on senior night. Warriors lead at 21-0 at intermission. Back after this, Toyota Somerset High School football, presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors.
Not everybody qualifies for a traditional mortgage. That's why the secondary market exists. It's there for down payment assistance, low down, no down payments, closing cost assistance, grant programs. Typically, there's no local point of contact for a secondary market loan. We're changing that whole process. That way, there's someone here to guide you through from application to clear to close and everything in between.
Best things in life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $5.99. Mix and match any 2 full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any 2 plus fries and a drink, all just $5.99. Hardee's Original Bag. Loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
It's a great time to get your new F-150 at Alton Blakely Ford. The Ford F-150 redefines working remotely. There's a desk inside the cab, a tailgate work surface out back, and available Pro Power onboard to plug in what you need. Tough This Smart can only be called F-150. And right now, get a no-charge leather package upgrade on every purchase of an F-150 XLT at Alton Blakely Ford.
Toyota Somerset High School football, presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. I'm Josh McKinney alongside my Uncle Greg, the Lake Cumberland Sports crew. Nephew Matt, Captain Pat Harris, Jeremiah Jones on high, the boss man Kevin Lloyd, and of course the newly trimmed hair-wise Nick Hibbert in the house this evening as 21-0 at intermission. Southwestern leading on senior night. The Warriors 3-4 coming in 2-0 in district play. They lost to Franklin County big last Friday night, 49-13. That snapped a 3-game winning streak. Southwestern riding a 17-game winning streak versus South Hall since 2007. The Warriors won last year in London 63-14.
So every day you see a cow out here, Josh.
And tonight's lucky winner.
And unfortunately, that is just outside of our camera shot. That needs to be a thing. Can we bring, I don't know what the cow's name is. I'm going with Bessie. Looks like a Bessie. Got some nice flannel on. That is a beautiful, beautiful cow. I'm saying Bessie. Can we find out what the cow's name is? There you go. Jeremiah Jones. Look at that. Stealing all the glory tonight. Beautiful Bessie. No, that is not flannel. That's a football throw. Looking very dapper this evening.
Everybody give a big round of
Beautiful.
applause.
All right.
Gigi.
What? You say Gigi?
Gigi, I think.
Gigi. Lovely Gigi stealing the show this evening. Jeremiah Jones, you are the man.
We can all go home now.
Oh, Gigi stealing the show tonight. Hey, there is a football game here. Gigi making an appearance tonight. That needs to happen.
I like it.
From now on.
I like it.
Can we please let that happen?
I like it.
That's the thing now. We'll reel it back in after Gigi just like
stole the show.
Just stole the show. We're going to pick up our chins and our tongues because Gigi has left the building. course, a lot has changed since these two teams played last year, and that big change, Coach Johnny Hines heading to the sidelines of South Laurel. His Cardinals 5-2 coming into tonight, 2-1 in district play. They won at Harlan County last Friday night, 29-15. They last won versus Southwestern way back in 2006, an uphill climb for the Redbirds. But hey, it was a scoreless affair at the end of one, and then Southwestern got it done on the ground. In particular, when you got to go 3-0. Braxton Walters gets his first of what will be 3 tutties in the second quarter. First with 11:54 to go. 17-yard touchdown run by Braxton. 6-0 Gagers extra point good. 7-0. 8:33 to go in the second quarter. A 16-yard TD run by Braxton. 13-0 Gagers extra point true. 14-0 Warriors. Warriors get their third straight score with 1:09 to go in the second quarter. A 10-yard touchdown run by Walters, making it 20-0. 21-0. The extra point from Gager is good, and that is where we are at intermission, Michael Gregg.
I'll give you some stats, Josh. So first half for the visiting Cardinals of South Laurel, they managed 7 first downs. They had 10 yards rushing on 6 attempts. They had 74 yards through the air on 11 out of 26. They had 1 fumble. They lost that fumble. They were penalized 4 times for 27 yards. They were 3 out of 8 on 3rd down conversion attempts. They were 1 out of 2 on 4th down conversion attempts. For the Warriors of Southwestern, much more fruitful offensive first half than we've seen, honestly, this entire season. 11 first downs in the first half, 19 rushes, 164 yards on the ground, 69 yards through the air, 5 out of 10 on passing attempts. Southwestern did throw 1 interception. They were penalized 6 times for 62 yards. They were 3 out of 7 on 3rd down conversion attempts. They were 1 out of 1 on 4th down conversion attempts. Individual statistics for the Cardinals of South Laurel. Rushing the football, Micah Smith, 3 for 11. Passing the football, Mason Griffin, 11 out of 26 for 74 yards. Receiving, Zach Thomas, 8 receptions in the first half, 47 yards. Waylon Hensley, 1 for 15. Noah Smith, 1 for 10. And Ethan Leach, 1 for 2. For the Warriors of Southwestern, rushing the football, led by 3-0. B-Dubs, 14 for 139 in the first half. 3 TDs, as you mentioned.
Nice.
Logan Haynes, 3 rushes for 18 yards. Ryan Anderson, 1 for 6. And Colson Eichman, 1 for 1. Passing the football, Anderson, 5 out of 10 for 69 yards and 1 interception. And then receiving the football, Antoine Dumford, 4 receptions, 50 yards. And Caleb Lunsford, the senior, 1 reception and 19 yards. That's the offensive performance, but if you're Coach Jason Foley, your signature is back.
Yes.
And you got to feel pumped. And this is a game you had to have.
Yep.
Certainly far from over. But you like the way you come out in the first half, and after the first quarter, where it was a little iffy, it was, a little counter punch. Second quarter, Southwestern got some wind, got their legs under them. Braxton Walters put them on their back and said, "Let's go, boys."
Yeah, let's go, and go they did. Warriors lead 21-0, and Michael, I mentioned it during that opening half. Like it's been one of those years that we've documented it, and if you followed us all season long, you know how this Southwestern team has had to work, especially on offense, to get things going right. And they've had those issues this year, and those have been well documented. And it's for the first time, maybe all season, after that opening quarter, it was scoreless at the end of one, and then the Warriors got back-to-back touchdowns, and then all of a sudden you look up, it's 21-0. Michael Gregg, this Southwestern team is in a position at the half that they have not been in this year. Up
comfortably.
Just up. Period.
Yeah.
Up comfortably.
Yeah. And receiving the football in the second half. So again, you're in position to control, and that's what we expect Southwestern to do. Limit South Laurel's chances and continue to ground and pound. You can do that with a lead. They've not been in that position often this year.
No, they really haven't. And we've seen this Southwestern these offensive linemen kind of have issues this year trying to get off the ball, and it's been tough at points this year. But again, those guys up front are all pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, they're all new because Southwestern graduated their offensive line more or less from last year.
Leclerc put some work in on the line last season, and Hunter Osborne got some action. And I'm not exactly sure if Caden Campbell, I think he may have cut his line teeth this season. He was playing tight end last year, and he has just been phenomenal.
He really has.
For Coach Jason Foley. Certainly big, strong young man, and has a future paving the way for running backs wherever he decides to do. But he's just a sophomore, so he's a young fella. Of course, tonight we've seen Thomas D come in and play on that, Caden D, right? Or did I say that right?
You got it.
Thomas D. Thomas D on that line some as well, and Brummett, Anabnett, Campbell. I don't want to leave anybody out, but they've collectively as a unit. And Elijah Ray, we've seen him on the line tonight. We've seen him kind of in a fullback position, just saying, "Come on, let's go. I'll escort you to the end zone, and wherever you need him." Elijah Ray has found a way to contribute in a big way.
And year in and year out, you see that from a Coach Jason Foley team. He's got those players that can go both ways. And if Coach had his choice, he would certainly not do that. But then you've got guys like Ray and Dunford and Campbell and Walters. I can go on, and I know I'm leaving folks out that can go.
Lewis.
Yes, that can go both ways and do what you need to do. And you got to put those guys on the field. And I think Coach Jason Foley has done that incredibly well in his time at Southwestern. Obviously, he's done something right, because until somebody dethrones Southwestern, they won all the districts.
Since he started at Southwestern.
Since he became head chief over here. And, of course, looming next week was the big battle with Pulaski County, certainly. And, of course, up for grabs tonight, a home playoff game. And we mentioned it, Southwestern certainly wanting to host in the opening round of the playoffs. In South Laurel under new head coach Johnny Hines, his first year at South Laurel is 26th overall after 25 incredibly successful years at County High back across the way. And mentioned it in the pregame shows, South Laurel is already into the playoffs, and that's something that the Cardinals haven't been able to do since, I think, if memory serves correct, 2018. So, again, Coach Hines certainly got the Cardinal program heading in the right direction his first year at the helm.
Absolutely. Something on Coach Hines' resume that we don't want to not mention. State champion.
Absolutely. He's a state champion.
He's a state champion, and that is certainly he reached the pinnacle. He's gotten to somewhere that we over here on this side of town aspire to do. So kudos to him. And but you're exactly right. This district has went through Southwestern for the last 5 years, and if the score holds next week, we'll try to make it 6. Certainly, the task is tall.
Indeed, certainly will be. And again, this game is far from over, because as we've documented throughout the year, this Southwestern team has had to work sometimes double, triple time to win football games. Sometimes they just had to persevere and survive to win football games. And you saw it at the end of the opening half. A Coach Johnny Hines led team is never going to go away. And we mentioned it in the pregame show, the game within the game, the battle between Coach Foley and Coach Hines. Certainly no love loss, as that situation between Southwestern and Pulaski County. Again, Coach Hines with a new dig at South Laurel now, and all their history together, playing in a big rivalry contest. And certainly you already see a fruitful first year for Coach Johnny Hines at South Laurel. And again, Michael Ray, they've had to battle year in and year out to even make the playoffs. Sure. They haven't made the playoffs since 2018, and again, it's an unfamiliar situation for South Laurel. But you've got a head coach that's been there, done that, and they can certainly lead South Laurel to what looks like, if this score holds, what would be maybe an upset. I wouldn't consider it if South Laurel goes on the road and beats the opposite district. I certainly wouldn't think it would be.
No, and I don't think that Coach Foley would either. in conversations I've had with him, he likes this district and thinks that this district is indeed very strong. And I haven't looked and projected because I don't want to do that at this point in the season. But the Cross district, this side, he feels like it just got a little bit more oomph. And so absolutely, I mean, South Laurel is going to be a tough out wherever they go. And of course, it looks like we talked about this earlier in the season, but about North coming in with a lot of expectations and ranked high early in the season. But it looks like North and Harlan County going to have to battle it out to see, one of those is going to be on the outside looking in. And who would have thought that would have been North Laurel 4 weeks ago?
Not I.
No.
Not the team we saw put up the fight that they put up against Southwestern.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, went on the road and beat Bell County.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about a team that may not make the playoffs. So fortunes can flip. And but yeah, kudos to Coach Hines and the South Laurel Cardinals already punching the ticket to the playoffs and doing something haven't done in a while, and just turning their fortunes around, and future's bright.
Certainly so. Warriors lead 21-0 as we wrap up your Big Blue halftime show, Big Blue and Orange halftime show. We'll step out, pay some bills, and get you ready for the third quarter. Toyota Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Best things in life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $5.99. Mix and match any 2 full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any 2 plus fries and a drink, all just $5.99. Hardee's Original Bag, loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
Back here at the reservation at the half, Southwestern leads 21-0. About a minute and a half left here before second half kick, and Coach Jason Foley wanted to come out here and establish control of the trenches. I think he has checked that box after the first quarter, in which it was a little bit of a chess match going back and forth. And second quarter, the offensive line kicked in gear, and you saw some power backfield sets behind Big Elijah Ray and Jordan Lewis doing some lead blocking for 3-0 Braxton Walters, and Braxton just being an immovable object, an unstoppable force, and hitting pay dirt 3 times in the first half. And we mentioned it earlier in the season, preseason All-District Player of the Year, and playing like that tonight. Missed him the last 2 weeks.
Certainly.
And you certainly see what kind of impact a player like he can have. I've not seen him take a ton of snaps on the defensive side of football. I like that.
He's been in there a few times.
He's been in there. And he's one of their best defenders as well.
True.
But if you can save him for the offensive side of the football, that's a bonus as well. But job well done here in the first half. You check the box. You just got to finish the deal.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because if memory serves, if Braxton didn't lead the team in tackles last year, he was just in the second spot. And I'm pretty sure he led the team in tackles last year. And coming into tonight, offensively, 3 rushing touchdowns. Coming into tonight, well, Braxton has doubled that, and he did all of that in the second quarter.
Yep.
So, not too shabby.
Not at all.
Southwestern will get it to start the third, leading 21-0. Last report, Pulaski County was getting all, and I do mean all, up on Harlan County. PC undefeated in district. As our other broadcast on our platform here at Lake Cumberland Sports, Somerset at Danville tonight. A little bit of history.
Little history between those two programs.
District-wise, North Laurel out of district tonight. as they are hosting Taylor County. Yeah, if you would have told me before the season started, hey, Josh, North Laurel and Harlan County are going to be battling for who does not make the playoffs. One of those that I'd said, yeah, okay, probably. The other one?
Right.
No.
Yeah. You just never know. That's why you play them.
That's the truth. Warriors started 0-for on the season, 0-3, losing to North Hardin, South Warren, Belfry. And they won 3 in a row. Mercer County, North Laurel, Harlan County. Tough one last week at a perennial 4A power in Franklin County. Warriors looking to get back to 500 at 4-4 with that team from across the way, County High, looming next week, and that game will be here. And as Michael Gregg mentioned, we will have video coverage for you. Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week next Friday night.
Southwestern anticipating an onside kick.
Ethan Leach lay the toe to it. Third quarter moments away. Warriors now operating. Line drive kick. Takes a hop. Picked up at the 22 to the 30, coming near sideline. Looking for some running room. Wrapped up, lassoed back inside the 25 at the 23-yard line. I think that was Eichmann with the Lake Cumberland Sports cleats. Thank you for Colson Eichmann. We need logos. We need logos. Merchandise. Merchandise. First and 10 Cardinals. Or excuse me, Warriors. Cardinals opening up on defense. Warriors left to right here in the third, leading 21-0. All of those points coming in the second quarter. As a matter of fact, it's Braxton Walters' show tonight with Jace Gager. Walters and Gager lead South Laurel 21-0. Can't leave out the man, Jason G.
Yes, indeed.
Senior night here. Senior Whitson to the left of Anderson this time. And looking to throw. Fires in the flat. That's complete. Braxton Walters breaking. Tackles. Rumbling. North of the 35-yard line to the 36. He can tote it. He can catch the rock and run.
Just showing off now.
Yeah. B-Dubs. B-Dubs. I love that nickname you just gave him. That's perfect. B-Dubs doing work tonight. Getting healthy. We documented that throughout the night. Pitch and catch, first down, chains move, first and 10 Warriors. From their own 36, working the far visitor hash. Anderson out of the gun. Whitson to his left. To the left side. Whitson gets the carry straight up the gut. He'll bust loose. 45 up to the 47, 48-yard line. Chain should move again. Again, downfield blocking. Elijah Ray. We see a big dog. 5'9", way downfield.
This kind of stuff doesn't show up on the stat line, but it's so important. But making things work.
Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. You see Ray 5, 10, 7. Just it blocking downfield. I want to find somebody to block. Incredibly talented senior. Trips to the left. That's Dunford, Lunsford, and Walters. Walters comes in motion. First and 10 Warriors. Quick hitter. Will be complete. Up to the 49-yard line. Brighton Burton with the short reception for 2. Second and 8. 10-15 to go in the third. Opening drive in the second half.
We'll bring up second and 8 for the Warriors.
Warriors leading 21-0. Trying to get back to 500 on the year. Stay unblemished in district. Setting up what will be a rather large contest next Friday night, as it always is.
Just a bit.
Get your plan together. Arrive early.
Parking will be at a premium.
It will be slightly crowded next Friday night. Always fun to get to call that contest. Hand off Whitson. Sweeping this side. Turns it upfield. He's going to bust it loose. 40 popped out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big shoulder tackle from Noah Smith, the Pop Whitson out of bounds. And we've seen Whitson come on.
Yes, sir.
Second half of the season, really toting the rock quite nicely for Coach Jason Foley.
Just a freshman, I believe, is Whitson, and certainly somebody that Coach Foley has bragged on this year.
Yeah.
One of those guys that puts in work at practice and earning time.
Gets rewarded on Friday night, man. I respect many things about Coach Jason Foley, and that's part of it. You put in work through the week, you show up, do what he asks, you're going to get rewarded. Whistles. You say we got a penalty free for a while, and that will go on South Laurel. That's your indication. 9:10 to go. Making a 1st and 5. Lively crowd on Senior 9. My main man Michael Gregg on the PA, rocking the mic like a vandal. Senior 9 festivities. I think you might have a future in this.
I'm good. I'm good.
Man, I told you after you were done, I said, good job. That is not easy to do. Like, folks think this and that are the same. No. Doing this and doing PA totally different. Anderson, quick throw to Dunford. Made a man. Yeah, I almost thought he made him whiff, but the defender just got enough of him to get Dunford off kilter. But pitch and catch. That's a nice tackle by Garrison Brown to hang with a speedy Antoine Dunford.
Brings up another.
Chains move again for Southwestern as they're 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 25, just outside of the Rick Walker red zone.
Southwestern's 15th first down on the evening.
That's got to be a season high.
So you got to like that if you coach Foley, moving the football, moving the chains.
That's been difficult at times this year. Whitson straight up the gut will be lassoed, headed by the hips. Gunnar Hinkle. Whitson will for a short gain. They'll give him 2. 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8 to go for the Warriors.
Long sustained drive here. Warriors won the toss, electing to defer. Warriors trying to go 4 unanswered here. It was scoreless at the end of one. A couple turnovers that opening quarter. You thought, no, defense going to reign supreme. Like who's going to make the miscue that would win the game? But massive second quarter from Braxton Walters, toting the rock. 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. 7:40 to go, 3rd. Haynes cuts it up middle. Inside the 20. Get to the Rick Walker red zone. Just shy, looks like on the initial indication. But he is in the Rick Walker red zone. Was by the Rex. Coming home from the daytime gig. Mr. Rick had a nice lunch crowd.
Did you say you went by there?
I did.
You had lunch there?
No, I came by because in my all wisdom, I jammed up on the Parkway 3 or 4 days this week. I'm going to get off at Nancy and go 80. Not a wise decision.
Didn't work out well.
No, it didn't. But I got to drive by the Rex, and it was
scenic round. Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a full story for another day. Logan Haynes off right tackle, short yardage, thrown a little bit further than what I thought it was. They said 3rd and 3. That's going to set up 4th down. Haynes got nothing. Yeah. That's a maybe a first tonight. The Southwestern rush didn't get anything. Still 4th and 3. Warriors going to go for it. There's 6.5 to play in the 3rd. High back set behind Anderson.
Couple previous 4th and shorts that went quick pass to Dunford. See what they do here.
I know a guy. Walter saying, hurry, go. 8 seconds to go. Anderson still looking with 5 seconds to go. Hands up on it all this morning. Anderson looking to throw. He's got the first down. Flag will fly. Nona gate it up to the 5. He will rumble into the end zone, but that is coming back. Had a big patch of real estate, far sideline.
Yeah, he had a lot of territory over there.
And there might be a reason. That will be a hold on Southwestern. Yeah, I was trying to avoid getting stuck in traffic on the parkway.
Called on Southwestern.
And,
10-yard penalty.
got behind the combine. I understand. I'm fine with that. Farmers got to do that thing this time of the year. Big harvest moon, big beautiful moon. Harvest moon. I'm fine with that. But clear the combine, and someone decides to move a houseboat from like 1886. That was. Yeah. So that was my day. How was yours?
I had a good day.
I did as well, even with that. It's always nice to.
So my youngest had a beta club induction.
Oh, nice.
So we had to go over to Oak Hill Elementary and watch that happen about 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And fourth and long, Anderson running for his life here.
Out of bounds.
Just trying to do way too much with it. Slings it downfield. Turned over on downs, mercifully. At some point, that is going to devastate Southwestern.
Yeah,
That's going to happen in a situation where it cannot happen. And someone needs to tell 9 when that happens, stop trying to do too much.
Yeah,
and that's difficult at times to know when.
It's tough to tell a playmaker.
To know when to not.
It's tough to tell a playmaker to put their foot off the gas, right?
And then you see a coach coming over and getting Ryan's here. That's good coaching. He's just trying to do too much. Turned over on down, so Warriors opening drive here in the third. Stalls out. Cardinals trying to make some hay here. 1st and 10. South Laurel from their own 26-yard line. For our visitor hash, right to left now. The Cardinals. Sidearm throw. That'll be complete up to Thomas at the 30. Flag will fly. 35. Out of bounds. Around the 37-yard line. Watt is the hanky.
Thompson with the catch. Benedict with the tackle. Flag on the play. Holding.
That will be negated. Thomas doing work here tonight. Following Coach Hines at Pulaski County and the history-rich receiving core and all those receivers he's had, Jake Johnson, Jake Godby, all those guys playing at the next level. And see a guy like Zach Thomas again, 42 receptions coming in tonight, 437 yards, averaging 62 yards a game. He has those intangibles. It's a short gainer there.
Walker's on the tackle.
South Laurel.
Tackle made by Walter.
So the draw play. And Braxton's kind of doing it all tonight, senior 9. Cooking up some popcorn earlier. Wouldn't surprise me. You see 30 trying to raise some funds for the football team.
Selling some lemonade.
Yeah.
We've signed him giving water bottles out when he was injured.
Popcorn and lemonade.
Mad respect for that young man.
Absolutely. Great young man. 2nd and 14. Thrown to the near sideline as Thomas already applying the pressure. It'll be incomplete. And the target was O'Rourke.
Incomplete.
3rd and long. 4:25 to go in the third. Aaron's defense trying to continue to pitch that shutout. Something Southwestern has not done this year. First-year defensive coordinator Jack Heron back at Southwestern. If I'm looking to throw, flushed out of the pocket by Bradley Baker. Chased far sideline, looking downfield. Fires it into the turf. 4th down.
Tough series for the Cardinals right there.
But that is what you do when you're under heavy pressure.
Yeah. Southwestern focused on the mission tonight.
Yeah, man. They absolutely are. That is very well said. Coach Heron's got them coached up. Grandfather here tonight. Grandmother celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday.
Absolutely. Miss Barbara Davenport, a very happy birthday. Punting back on for South Laurel. Newton will stand in his own 10 to lay the hammer to it. Warriors come after it with the side of his foot off the near home sideline, and the Southwestern Warriors going to be sitting on a very, very short field. Just north of 4 minutes to go here in the third. 21-0 Southwestern on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Second series for the fellas in blue this evening. Like those blue uniforms, man. They show up brilliantly under.
Yes, they do. They look good.
Friday night lines.
No problem seeing the numbers tonight.
No, not at all. Southwestern running a 17-game winning streak over South Laurel. That dates back to 2007, and well, it got a whole lot more interesting when Coach Hines took the head job at South Laurel.
Agreed.
For us, absolutely nothing but respect for Coach Johnny Hines. State championship coach, 25 great years at Pulaski County. Zach Benedict now in at quarterback. Logan Haynes will tote the rock, making a miss, gets upended at the 25-yard line after a first down scamper by Logan Haynes. James will move. First and 10, Southwestern.
Southwestern up over 200 yards rushing after that carry tonight.
Wow. Biggest output on the ground this season.
I think so.
Of course, slinging the rock back at Harlan County, and nearly, they had over 300 yards, didn't they? Passing?
It's 299.
299, that's right. Close to it. Benedict, quarterback keeper. With 3:30 to go in the third. We've seen
He's tackled by Carroll.
Rotating quarterbacks here. Maybe Coach Foley is
Second down and 9 for the Ravens.
pulling Ryan here. This one 21-0, still in the third quarter. Not sure. Passing game has not been there tonight, though.
Not tonight, no.
So maybe Coach Foley is looking for something big. A rather large game coming next week.
Just a bit.
Wishbone set behind Benedict. So go hands up under center. Strong side of the line to the right. Walters with the tote. Makes a guy miss in the backfield. And spin move, getting close to the Rick Barker red zone. Warriors looking for their fourth Citizens National Bank touchdown on the night. In particular, Braxton Walters looking for his fourth.
Pulaski victorious tonight, 55-0 final.
Think the Maroons are ready for the Warriors next Friday night?
Offense has not been an issue this season. They have been like a well-oiled machine.
It won't be next Friday night. Coach Haynes' defense going to have a little something to say about that. Again, that'll be a fun one. It always is.
It'll be a war. It'll be fun.
No matter the sport between Southwestern and PC. Benedict, quarterback keeper, straight up the gut. Nice cut. He'll roll inside the 15 to maybe around the 10-yard line. As he'll pick up the first down. Rick Barker, red zone. Zach Benedict, quarterback keeper. As it will indeed be a first and goal for the Warriors with under 2 minutes to go in the third. Scoreless opening half. 21 points put up by the Warriors in the second. Scoreless so far here in the third.
A little chill in the air tonight, Josh.
A little bit.
It's cooled down considerably since kickoff.
Certainly been a cooler week. Beautiful fall weather, though. Have you turned your heat on yet?
At the house, I have not.
Dunford will sweep right. He'll get in around to the 5-yard line. But you saw Hankies. Not often do you see Antoine Dunford lining up in the backfield.
Flag on the play.
It's not been much. I'm assuming that's going to be unkind to Southwestern.
You would certainly think so. It's a first and goal from the 10 for the Homeboys. We were talking about this one. It will be a hold on Southwestern. Back them up with 1:19 to go in the third. It is that time of the year of, are we going to turn on the heat? Are we not? Are we going to just layer up?
Will repeat first down.
We have not.
We haven't on yet either.
I'll be honestly truthful. I'm the thin one in our house. Like, hey, we got to turn on the heat. I know. You can look at me all you want, but I'm a spade's a spade, man. I'm thin. I'm
I'm not.
I'm not talking like stature-wise thin. Like I'm thin-skinned. Like I'm cold. Won't be warm to May, so that's okay. I just gotta get tough, Michael Greg. 3 to go on the play clock. Warriors gotta hurry.
We'll keep working on that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Benedict to Dunford will turn it upfield for it. A short gainer on 1st and goal from the 20. Second at about 16 now. Pitch and catch. And you gotta think maybe Coach Foley not happy with what Ryan was doing. Trying to prolong that play maybe too much here. Again, it is 21-0, so
I was going to say possibly.
I can't really say for sure, but maybe. Benedict, quarterback keeper, takes a big shot trying to come around the right edge as he was greeted unpleasantly by Tim Thompson. Big time shot. As the third quarter has expired. Scoreless third quarter. Warriors still lead 21-0 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Back after this, Toyota of Somerset High School football. Lake Cumberland Sports.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 17500, here to come in 175.2. I 200 town down got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
For the Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Final frame of 12 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Toyota of Somerset High School football presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors. I'm Josh McKinney alongside Michael Gregg, nephew Matt, Captain Pat Harris. Jeremiah on high. Nick Hippard in the house this evening. Minus the flowing locks. Can we get a moment again? Thank you.
It'll grow back.
It will be. And
if he chooses to do so.
And Hibby said he's already regretting it, and it's already starting to grow back. Third and goal from the 20. Benedict looking downfield, and he's going to be sacked. Back outside the 25-yard line. Big quarterback sack for Braxton Carroll. For all the positive mojo that Braxton Walters and the Southwestern offense had in the second, it has been slim and ugly in the second.
They're going the wrong direction right there, Josh.
Yeah, just
that sack probably takes you, not that they were going to do it, but probably pushes you out of field goal range. They were at the 20, now they're at the 28.
Well, you and
8-yard sack.
Taking folks behind the mic during the break, you and I were discussing, did Coach Foley take Ryan out because trying to do too much and running and trying to keep the play alive? It's 21-0. It's all in collective purposes over with. Like, that's the question. Did he make the change because of that? Didn't like what the offense was doing there in the third? I don't know. We shall see. Benedict fires downfield, overshot his man, trying to hook up with Logan Haynes over the middle. And that will be turned over on downs. Whatever it was, the Warriors threatened.
Incomplete.
Up to first and goal situation, and then started going the wrong way, and they'll turn it over on downs. And again, this is the story of this Southwestern offensive unit this year. And again, it's not a knock on them, but these guys have had to work and work and work and just work. And again, the Warriors in a position this year leading at the half that they hadn't been in, and leading big at the half, as a matter of fact. So again, it's certainly been a journey this year offensively. These guys have put in work, and sometimes you got to work double hard to get the result you want. And nothing but respect for that. Sometimes it's not easy.
Most of the time, it's not easy.
That's the truth. Griffin looking to throw. Fires complete in the backfield. Walters, Khalil wide. I think I saw a flash in there. Yeah. Bradley Baker. Behind the whoop. We have got a melee. This is not going to be pretty. Flags will fly, and this one is turned ugly quickly.
They tore his face mask off his helmet.
That's pretty dirty, man.
Unreal. Players are hot, mamas are hot, daddies are hot, and rightfully so. This one is turned ugly with 10:06 to go in the fourth.
Goodness gracious.
Unbelievable. And this crew are going to have to sort an ugly situation out. Pulaski County's finest, who will be coming in to your view momentarily. Pulaski County Sheriff's Office here. Don't know what led up to it, and don't care, but there is no place in this game for that, period.
No room for it.
Mama's obviously not happy. It is 21-0 when clock is still winding. Oh, by the way, and that's probably a good thing. And Coach Herron is holding little court.
I'm going to take this moment to pay a few bills. Keeping stats and a correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans, and the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin, CPA, has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, and let the pros at Randall D. Turpin, CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin Scoreboard, located on Parker's Mill Road in Somerset. And Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedic, sports medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. We are proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. And C.V. Hansford of Market Realtors Ford Brothers, a person you can trust when you're looking to sell your farm or commercial property. C.V.'s experience as a successful realtor, business person, and farmer is invaluable when it comes to knowing how to get the most for your property, all the while helping you through a seamless and enjoyable transaction. For more information, give C.V. a call at 606-219-3274. That's C.V. Hansford at Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers.
The officials have called the head coaches to a huddle just outside the 35. And the ugliness that just transpired. And literally, Drew Abnett has his helmet in one hand and his face mask in the other. A lengthy conversation occurring right now. And that was off the play. Away from the play.
Away from the play, yeah. I was logging the play in my stat machine, looked up, and I saw the Cardinal dragging Drew by his face mask and pulled his face mask away from the helmet. Certainly no room for that kind of stuff. I mean, it's physical game. You get emotional.
You can't do that, John.
No room for that.
None. I will mention we have replayability. We will not. And unfortunately, that is not the first time I've seen something like that happen. Just years ago, I saw a player on top of another player just delivering haymakers. And that was in the Southwestern North Laurel contest. Here at Southwestern South Laurel, and you would anticipate that there will be ejections?
Well, if you do, then you've got kids that are going to be ineligible next week, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we shall hold our breath and see what happens here.
Southwestern has a big one next Friday night with Pulaski County. South Laurel on a bye week next week. They tangle with Harlan in 2 weeks. And this crew continuing to huddle. And they should take all the time they need.
They should.
Fans, don't forget the Burnside Haunted House, hosted by Burnside Little League.
Calm down now.
Take a moment to say, be sure to watch the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Our next video broadcast, we mentioned right here at the reservation next Friday night, Pulaski County Maroons will come across now taking on the Warriors. Wings and Rings, your wings created your way, and always fresh, never frozen burgers. And prior to that game, we'll have a youth league football game. Oak Hill Wolverines and the Shopville Tigers will battle it out here at 6 o'clock. We'll have that game as well here on Lake Cumberland Sports. Bonus coverage, if you will.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Another great shot from Jeremiah Jones. On point tonight with those shots, taking into that meeting with Coach Hines, Coach Foley, White Hat, and assistant coaches respectfully on both sides. A lot to dissect and digest here. As it turned ugly really quickly. And
well, I would say once you resume this contest, assuming that's what they do, you got to keep a short leash.
Incredibly short.
On everyone.
If you breathe on somebody, it's a flag. And players have made the officials do it. Still trying to get this one sorted out. And this is not going to be pretty for either side. Not a pretty moment, period. And trying to get it right. Very, very unfortunate. The emotions run high, and we talked about both of these coaches, Coach Foley and Coach Hines, their battles over the year. Southwestern and PC, and now Southwestern and South Laurel. Two teams getting after each other, and it got overheated really, really, really quickly. And it didn't seem, and that's the thing, like, normally you feel like, okay, we're going to lead up to something. That one just overheated, just like
okay,
a second.
Get the call. So we're just saying
on both sides. Offsetting.
Interesting. Drew's buckled back up, and he's gonna go in. I just hope that cooler heads can prevail here.
No ejections.
And I hope it stays that way, because this game is not over, but emotions being high, we can ill afford ejections. Okay.
Again, if you breathe on somebody wrong, it better be a flag. And this crew has done a good job tonight, and they should do that. 10:45 to go, clock reset.
Just interesting, I guess, what the personal foul was on our side. We clearly know what the personal foul was on the other side, but we shall leave that alone.
2nd and 9 as we get back to action. Griffin looking to throw, fires to Thomas near sideline. A flag flies, first play. Up to around the 35-yard line. But again, this is going to be heavily penalized for the last 10 and a half, and the players put the officials in this situation. It was a holding call. We've seen plenty of those tonight.
10-yard penalty, repeat, 2nd down.
And unfortunately, a lot of flags are not going to help your mindset of being frustrated, being odd. But officials have to do it. 2nd and 19 after the penalty. Just hoping to get this one in and over with. Blitz. Quarterback sack at the 10-yard line. Hey, let's meet at the quarterback.
That was an Abbott.
And Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell and Baker.
Yeah.
All three.
Bradley Baker is.
Hat trick there.
Mercy is riffing a little worse for the rear as he got hit from both sides, and then another Warrior coming at him. Big sack back at the 10. Everybody separates. 3rd and long. Cardinals coming soon. 3rd and 27 now. According to the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Warriors have it in hand. 21-0. Draw play. Now bouncing it outside, looking left side, turning it upfield. A whole lot there. Cowboy. Bradley Baker. Aiden Campbell. Brighton Burton. A lot of man out the pile. 4th down. Punting unit comes back on for South Laurel. 9 minutes to go. This one cannot get over fast enough now. It was scoreless at the end of one. 21-0 at the half. 21-0 through 3. He stands back in his own 1 to punt it away. Good punt this time from Newton. Makes a friendly South Laurel hop. Southwestern back to their own side of the field. 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Southwestern's offense put up 21 points thanks to Braxton Walters in that second quarter. First quarter, nada. Third quarter, nada.
Second half been quiet.
Well,
I mean, other than the melee.
The brouhaha.
Yeah. But offensively, neither team getting
very quiet.
A whole lot of mojo working.
Warriors will take over the 48.
Warriors coming in averaging 18 points a game. South Laurel 24 points a game. Warriors north of their average. South Laurel way below their average. Zach Benedict back in at quarterback. Second straight series 1-6. Just being set behind it. Now goes to Whitson. Juking and jiving. Turn it back up the middle. Gets popped with the shoulder. Comes forward for a couple more after that contact. Give him the 45. Move the chains again for the blue and orange.
Super strong run from the freshman.
And it has been great to see young Whitson develop throughout this year. Coming into tonight, 6 carries, 29 yards. Memory serves, those were in Harlan County, weren't they?
I think so. Tonight, I'll give you 4 carries, 45.
Pitch to Walters. Huge running room. 30 to the 20. Out of bounds. Somewhere in front of the tent, we lost him. Jeremiah Jones found him. Chains move again for the Warriors as they will be back in the Rick Parker red zone. Again, there have been games this year. Southwestern didn't even sniff the Rick Parker red zone. Tonight, it seems like they've kind of been living in it.
They have 245 yards on the ground.
Whoa.
Thus far. Much more fruitful evening for the Warriors.
Warriors averaging $152 on the ground coming into the night. Elijah Ray.
Yes, sir.
Fullback dive for the big dog. And 1st and 10 from the 20. Ready, meet on senior night. Give him 6. 2nd and 4. 7.5 to go in this one.
Elijah Ray on the
Love when you see fullbacks toting the rock.
Oh, yeah. He's been paving the way. Let him get some of the...
Feed him.
Yeah, feed him the rock.
Feed him. Great to see. Mama posted a picture of a little big dog, if you will, as he started his football career and now the man that he has become. Lead blocker. And off goes to Haynes off right tackle. Cut it inside at the 10-yard line, still bucking for more. Get up to around the 8-yard line. Another first down. Chains move. 1st and goal for the blue and orange. And there's 7 minutes to play. Warriors lead 21-0. Excuse you.
And don't carry.
You had air horns tonight?
Oh, it's running out of air. Somebody give that air horn CPR.
A little weak, isn't it?
Yeah. Got asthma.
Handoff.
There's
Elijah Ray. Inside handoff. Ray just short of 6. He wanted it too.
Let him finish it.
Go back to 5-9. Let the big hog have 6.
Finish it.
Let him finish. Elijah Ray, 7 touch this year, 34 yards. Looking for a touchdown. They'll spot him at the 2. 2nd and goal from the 2. Ray will lead the stable of running backs. Ray, Haynes, Whitson. Benedict ends up under Osborne. And off. Haynes starts right, comes back left. He will be shut down. Noah Smith with the stop. I know a guy.
I think you do.
3rd and goal from the 2. Nothing there for Haynes. Started right, came back to left. Nothing happening. 3rd down. Ray leads the charge. Give it to 5-9. Yep. Push from Benedict. Got it. Touchdown. Big dog, Elijah Ray. Tip of the cap, Coach Foley. We know a guy. Touchdown, Elijah Ray. His first touchdown.
Nice. Well deserved.
Absolutely.
Opportunity down there. Exclamation point. To the big fella.
2-yard touchdown run. And sometimes fullbacks need a little push too. You'll see that in the replay. Let me see Zach Benedict. Jeff Skager on for the point after. Lots of penetration, but it is up, and it is good from Gager. 28-0 as you watch the replay of the big dog Elijah Ray on senior night. 6 leading the charge. There we go from the 2. Little extra. Get it. Zach Benedict with the assist.
Hunter Osborne coming in there. Get a little help as well.
And you get a little help.
Nice. That poor air horn needs some help. Big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships, Kentucky, being the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports. At Don Franklin, work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook at Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships, where they treat you like family. And Rick Barker and Galby Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Galby Realty and Auction has 49 years of experience in the real estate and auction business, and they're ready to put that to work for you. Go online at galbyrealty.com for more information.
It was my understanding that noisemakers were no mas, no good. I'm not saying I jive with that.
Yeah.
I'm down with noisemakers. It needs to be lively. I'm digging it. Like, the more we talk about it, the more they honk. I'm cool with that. I can just talk louder. It's all right. Keep honking it. Hey, by the way, it's 28-0. Southwestern comfortably in this one with 5:09 to go, trying to finish it out with any more scuffles. Gager will send it away. Turnover from the 15. 25 up to the 30-yard line. Startling. Thomas D on the stop. Turn man. Harrison Brown. 5:04 to go. I'm digging. There's nothing worse than being at a sporting event and it's just everybody sitting on their hands and everybody's just like, hello. Or hello. Are you watching a game? Like, I understand why the KHSAA has that, but it's all in fun.
It is all in fun. If you can't have fun, what can you have?
No. Life is difficult enough. I like to have fun on Friday nights. You and I do, and we certainly do. And we are certainly blessed with Kevin and Kelly Lord and this crew here that we get to work with week in and week out. This is fun. 1st and 10 for South Laurel. Pitch and catch up to the 35-yard line. Zach Thomas has yet another reception.
Taken down by Burton.
Thomas is just a freshman. What?
Wow. He's a nice-looking athlete.
Wow.
Freshman, or the QB's a junior, if I'm not mistaken, Craig Griffin?
Yes, that is correct. Injured Warrior down far sideline. To be a cramp.
Josh McKinney's mentioned tonight, senior night. 15 seniors on this year's roster. Antoine Dunford, Ryan Anderson, Jonas Gallagher, Drew Nabnett, Caleb Lunsford, Braxton Walters, Logan Haynes, Jaden Larkham, Jace Gager, Austin Brummett, Bradley Baker, Hunter Osborne, Alexis Sanchez, Elijah Ray, and Khalil White. I want to give a big shout out to every one of you Warriors for entertaining us and putting the work in, and we certainly appreciate you and want to wish you the best in everything and anything that you decide to do moving forward in the
certainly
big game of life.
And I heard you say a lot tonight that guys wanted to farm, wanted to start their own business, wanted
welder,
wanted to weld, wanted to do those much needed trades that we need in this whole world of ours. And it was Brighton Burton was the injured Warrior, had a cramp in that left leg, walk it out. And yeah, that was great to hear. This whole war of ours getting ready to get a lot of great young men getting ready to go to college, hit the workforce. You love it. Love it, love it, love it. 2nd and about 4 here. It is 2nd and 4. Gain of 6 there by Thomas. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Griffin takes the snap, throws near sideline, looking to hook up with the receiver, and the receiver tried to drag the defender down to draw a flag. Make a move late on the ball. Incomplete, 3rd and 4.
An odd strategy, wasn't it?
Quite odd.
Yeah, but the defender really didn't see the ball. I mean, the receiver made a play for it. Maybe he could have caught the ball, but more concerned about trying to drag the defender into it.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking. Make the play on the ball. Yeah. That would be penalty on Southwestern.
I think Southwestern called the timeout before they called the penalty. The Rex Restaurant in Nancy, Kentucky, the finest farm-to-table made from scratch food right here in Pulaski County. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. The Rex, where we feed you good and treat you right. And the name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weikert Realtors 4 Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property that you are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weikert Realtors 4 Brothers.
As usual, Michael Gregg, you are correct, sir. Ron Shaw Realtor timeout taken.
Timeout, Southwestern.
3rd down.
First of the half.
Force on Laurel here. 28-0. 4:38 left in this one. Griffin out of the gun. Back to play. Warrior defense led by Coach Jack Heron trying to serve that defensive shutout. Cardinals will keep that on the ground. Stood up for nothing and still driving those legs, turning those feet, trying to get something. And a little bit closer. 4th and short here. It'll be 4th and 1. Short gainer. Caden Campbell off the bottom of the pile. Drew Nabnett. And Drew has had a great season.
He has. Caden Campbell getting some defensive action as well. Like you need the muscle.
And he's
Caden Campbell's one of those fellas you call.
He's got a hiccup in his giddy up as he gets back down in the stance. And he jump and get back. He took a shot in the back. It looked like he got up holding his lower back hip area. 4th and 1 here. Southall going to go for it. And, man, it's going to be mighty close as they'll pile it up. Looks short, but all depends on the spot. Okay, here. It's Mike Smith. 4th and 1. And we're going to drop it.
That's short. That's short.
And they're going to measure.
When the pressure's on and you got to go on the field or in your home, go Big Blue. Big Blue Septic Service, your local experts for all your septic needs. We tackle tough clogs and keep things flowing smoothly, just like our linemen of the game. From pumping and inspections to repairs and installations, we're the heavy hitters in the septic world. Don't let a septic issue sideline your home. Call Big Blue Septic Service and experience the winning difference. Big Blue Septic Service, when you got to go Big Blue.
It is indeed short. And Jonas Gallagher was going to try. We've seen Braxton Walters when he was out of action this year. He's like, I'm gonna help my guys. I'm gonna deliver water. Jonas Gallagher getting ready to graduate, thinking about maybe doing a little surveying. So he's helping a crew survey.
Jonas does a little refereeing on Saturdays, and so he knew the call. I mean, he was well done.
He was selling it really well.
Yeah, he knew the call.
Man, that kid. And I say kid. He's not a kid. He's a great young man. And you mentioned him refereeing. I love what the KHSAA has done with that junior referee program.
Yeah, I do too.
Lord knows that we need more officials, and it's
one way to do it. Get kids that know the sport. And
you will not find anyone that knows any more about this game than Jonas Gallagher. He's forgotten more than this dude right here will ever know. And I love that program the KHSAA has started, and I love that Jonas is reffing it up. Benedict, quarterback keeper. We're gained of maybe 3 or 4, and that's such a great program, the KHSA, and there's a horrible shortage of officials. And, I'm the first to admit I'm probably way too harsh on officials. It's a
thankless job.
It is. It's a tough line of work. It certainly is. You get ragged on more than probably. You get ragged on more than
the reality
deserve to be.
Each sideline has a different perspective, and they have different wishes on every single call.
And emotions always run high. We've seen that tonight as Benedict will let that one fly. It's wrapped up and dropped. He's Avery Cox. Getting up to the 34-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go in this one. That's such a great thing that KHSAA implemented, and you got players like Jonas that has played this game at such a high level, and there are so many other folks like Jonas that need to hang around this game once their playing career is done, because it would be a horrible injustice that if Jonas just said, you know what, I'm done, I'm out, I don't want to do it anymore. I mean, he knows. I mean, he knows this game. Yeah, give it back. Love it. Benedict hands it off to Walters. He is lassoed by Noah Smith.
Walters on the carry is brought down by Smith.
4th down for Southwestern. 2 minutes left in this one. And spotted at the 33. Warriors in no hurry.
Mitch Darter Campbell with the hitch in his giddy up. Yeah. Need him healthy.
Yes.
He's a pretty key component of what they got going on here.
Well, thankfully, no one was ejected from this contest, and both teams should have had players ejected. In my personal opinion, I'm glad that did not happen. Probably should have, though. But again, that was ugly, but it's been clean since. There's respect for that. 4th and short handoff. Whitson makes a man miss in the backfield. He will have the first down on that second effort. Still trying to turn those legs for more. The chains will move for the minute 15 to go. Jaron's defense gets their first shutout of the season. It's a nice happy birthday for grandmother Barbara.
I think if you're Coach Foley, exceeded expectations tonight, you think? Or met expectations?
Second quarter, yes. Defense, whole game.
Whole game.
you're going to have more offense next Friday night against PC. I mean, a win's a win, and it's setting up a big district showdown matchup next Friday night, but you're going to have a lot next Friday night. Coach Aaron's defense is going to have to bring the thunder next Friday night as Benedict will take the knee, and final 33 will tick off the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, and you notice a noticeable limp for Caden Campbell as he comes to the Victoria sideline. Looks like he's favoring that right leg, if you will, as doesn't look like there is going to be a handshake line.
Probably.
The Warriors are lining up. Cardinals are starting to head to the locker room, and yes, that is a wise decision, coaches. Send them both the other way after what we saw, and this one is a final. Warriors win it 28-0. Southwestern clawing back to 500 on the year at 4-4, 3-0 in district play. They have now won 18 in a row versus South Laurel since 2007. Coach Foley goes to 9-1 versus Coach Johnny Hines in their matchup. Big one next Friday night. We'll come back and recap this one for you. Warriors win at 28-0. Toyota of Somerset High School football, presented by Fort Brothers Auctioneers Realtors and Lake Cumberland Sports.
At Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 17500, here to come in 175.2. I-200 town, down and here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Toyota of Somerset High School football, presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors on Lake Cumberland Sports. Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. Warriors sending their 15 football seniors off on a victorious note over Coach Johnny Hines' South Laurel Cardinals, 28-0. Final score. It was scoreless at the end of one, 21-0 at the half. We will pick it up from there. 21-0 through three, and the Warriors scored their final touchdown of the night with 5:09 to go in the fourth. A 2-yard touchdown run by the big dog, Elijah Ray, on senior night, 27-0. Gators extra point good. 28-0, that would be your final score, but unfortunately a second half that was marred by a whole lot of ugliness that escalated extremely quickly. There was no handshake line, and that's for the best. But let us make mention that the cheerleaders did exchange pleasantries, so how about you ladies?
Well done. Also, I'm going to run down stats if you would.
Okay.
Jot your thoughts about POGs. We'll talk about here in just a few minutes. Southwestern, on the evening, we just had lights go out. That's not good.
Oh, that's not fun.
It's not good. That has to be an accident. They've hit the wrong button next door. South Laurel, 7 first downs on the evening, 11 rushes for 10 net yards, 81 yards through the air on 13 of 31 passing. They had one fumble. They lost that fumble. They were penalized 7 times for 57 yards. 3 out of 11 for third down conversion attempts, and 1 out of 3 for fourth down conversion attempts. Surely they can turn those lights back on. That's a problem.
They really need to do that.
Yeah. Southwestern, 22 first downs. They had 40 rushes for 40 rushes for 274 yards. They were 94 yards through the air, 10 out of 17. They did have 1 interception. They were penalized 8 times for 82 yards. They were 5 out of 12 on third down conversion attempts, 2 out of 4 on fourth down conversion attempts. Individual statistics for Southwestern: Braxton Walter, 17 rushes, 157 yards, and 3 TDs. Aiden Whitson came in and really looked nice. 5 rushes, 50 yards. Logan Haynes, 8 for 43. Elijah Ray, 3 for 14 and a big TD. Ryan Anderson, 1 for 6 yards. Zach Benedict, 5 for 3. And Colson Eichmann, 1 for 1. Oops. Just a second here. Passing the football, Ryan Anderson was 8 out of 14 for 88 yards and an interception. Zach Benedict, 2 out of 3 for 6 yards. Receiving the football, Antoine Dunford, 6 for 60. Caleb Lunsford, 1 for 19. Braxton Walters, 1 for 11. Bryton Burton, 1 for 2. And Zabry Cox, 1 for 2. And that's stats.
I didn't give you much help.
Come on, man.
I took the easy
Come
way.
on.
Offense. Defense is like...
Yeah, I've got an idea.
Okay.
So we're going to do our players of the game, and then we'll try to get down and catch up with Coach Foley. Our Somerset Community College offensive player of the game, easy tonight, Braxton Walters.
Absolutely.
He was Superman and played phenomenal. And what else can you say? Defensively, I'm going to go Elijah Ray.
I like it.
He got the touchdown on the offensive end of the field. A lot of lead blocking, but Elijah Ray is going to be my United Cumberland Bank defensive player of the game. I'm going to go on my lineman, a little atypical. I'm going to go Caleb Lunsford. He had the big reception. He's a senior. He's a tight end. Tight ends are linemen too, right? I mean, that's where I'm going. Caleb Lunsford's going to be my Big Blue Septic Service lineman of the game in a game where Southwestern had an objective tonight. They had to get the win. They had to sew up the home playoff game. They did those things. You survive, you advance, and you got a big one next week.
Absolutely. Well said.
Next week we'll have a district champ.
We will.
It'll be between the two crosstown foes.
And there will be a rather large crowd, so again...
The more things change, the more things stay the same.
Well, absolutely. The district championship has ran through Southwestern or Pulaski County for a very long time. It's ran through Southwestern for 5 years now under Coach Jason Foley, and it'll do it next Friday night as well, as we'll have the coverage for you, Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week, brother. Good job.
Until next week. He's Josh McKinney. I'm Michael Gregg. We're Lake Cumberland Sports.